Well, a very good evening to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for joining us on what promises to be a 90-minute thriller. Cannot wait for this one. It is the home team that take a 2-1 lead into this second leg of the semi-final playoff against the Blades. Will the Blades be able to chop down the tricky trees here tonight at the City Ground in front of around, I reckon, about 30,000 fans? So that's not bad going, is it really? We are only a few moments away from kickoff. I hope that everybody's had a wonderful start to the week. It is Tuesday, isn't it? Yep, terrific Tuesday here on Football Fans Live. So 2-1, we covered that one. Some of you might have been here for that one, and some of you might not have been. But it was an absolute cracker. And I'm sure tonight is going to be exactly the same. So both sets of managers giving some last instructions. Nottingham Forest are in the centre of the pitch, in their red and white, in a circle, in a huddle, and there you have it. The Nottingham Forest fans are in fine voice. It's deafening stuff. The flags are flying, the scarves are flying, and there's one or two coppers in the ground as well tonight. I wouldn't have thought that there'd be any trouble, so I don't know why they brought them in. And tonight, guys, you're going to get two for the price of one. Yep, we're going to keep an eye on Liverpool. I've got that playing to the left-hand side of me. So in this first half, it is going to be Nottingham Forest that get us underway. They are in their red and white, and they will be attacking the goal to my right-hand side, which means that in the black, I think it's a black, or it's a really dark grey, or dark blue. I think it's black. Sheffield United, the Blades, will be attacking the goal to my left-hand side. So our man in the middle is Mr. Oliver himself. Now, he's either he's a bit like he's either really good or he's really bad, isn't he? He's either diabolical. There we have it. We are underway, and it's Nottingham Forest that get on the attack down the left-hand side, but it's overhit from the centre of the pitch there, and it's gone out for a throw-in deep inside the Sheffield United half out on the far right-hand side. Plenty of red shirts in the stadium today as well, and there's been a really good build-up. The atmosphere's been pretty awesome. They've been showing some of that. People are getting really in the mood for this tonight, and why not? They have got the home advantage, and of course they have that 2-1 lead. They've just got to hold on to it or build on it. Can they do that? We'll have to wait and see. And Nottingham Forest finished the season in 4th position in the Championship with 23 wins, 11 draws and only 12 defeats. Gave them a total of 80 points. As for Sheffield United, well, they were just one place below them in 5th position with 21 wins, 12 draws and only 13 defeats. So, and the grounds for both of these teams are pretty much the same size. Bramall Lane, where Sheffield United play, it can hold about 32, just over 32. So it's not that much bigger than the City ground here today. But I've been looking forward to this all day. It's been a bit of a build-up. We've done a bit of editing, and Sarah's been out doing some work and some jobs and things, and we've had a video go up on our Travel Tour Taste channel, which, incidentally, if you haven't been over, get over and check out Travel Tour Taste on YouTube. And Sarah's just looking at designing some new merch for that as well. There he is, the man himself, Paul Higginbottom, chomping away on his chewing gum. It's a bit of a scrappy start around the centre circle with the Blades against the Tricky Trees here today. Don't forget, tomorrow night we've got Northampton Town against Mansfield Town. That is another playoff. Really looking forward to that one. And then I do believe on Friday it's Inverness Caledonian Thistle against St Johnstone. We've got Sunderland against Wycombe on Saturday, but we're meant to be going filming in the evening, so I don't know whether we're going to get time to cover that one. But mark it in your diaries anyway. That's Sunderland against Wycombe, 3 o'clock kickoff on Saturday, and I'm going to do my utmost best. We are underway down in Southampton as well, which is only 30 minutes up the road from where we are, and it is 0-0. Liverpool looking to close the gap on Manchester City, who dropped 2 points at West Ham United the other day, missing a penalty to win it with only 4 minutes left on the clock. That was an awful miss, but there you go. So the Premier League isn't quite over, but it is going to be Man City, mark my words. And that could be won tonight if Southampton at home today have their way. Steve Cooper looking very impressive over on the sidelines alongside Higginbottom is opposite, and it's a goal kick down over the halfway line. Here come the Tricky Trees on the attack down the left hand side. It's been put out for a throw-in. It's a throw-in to Nottingham Forest about 35 yards from goal. What can they do with this? 4 minutes in, no chances by either side. It's been a slow start, a quiet start to this second leg semi-final in the Championship. Of course, we brought you Bournemouth against Nottingham Forest. That was an absolute cracker, and it was only at the expense of Nottingham Forest that Bournemouth went through to play into the Premier League next season. So I'm sort of hoping, I am neutral, but I'm sort of hoping that Nottingham Forest can get the job done here. So it's a free kick, foul in the centre of the park. And the rain is absolutely pouring down up at Forest. Steve Cooper led Swansea to the playoff final last year. So he's got a fair bit of experience. He knows what it takes. He knows how to get the job done at the end of the day. Here come the Blades down the left-hand side, playing it in towards the penalty area. Good cut back, well cut out though by the centre-back for Nottingham Forest. The first real bit of pressure coming from the Blades down this left-hand side, looking for the 1-2. It slips all over the place. He's down by the corner flag with the number 4. And it's Fleck that wins a throw-in. The deflection coming off Spence down near the corner flag. So it is a throw-in to Sheffield United. Down on this near left-hand side, Robinson, who I distinctly remember has got a massive, huge throw on him. So this is going to be like a corner kick coming into that penalty area. So real danger for Nottingham Forest here. Bit of pushing and shoving going on. No love lost between these two teams. Remember, it all got a little bit heated last week. Long throw by Robinson into the penalty area, bouncing around, can't get it clear, and now Forest do get it clear, but there was clear danger for them, and it smashed back in towards that penalty area, but another left-footed clearance up towards the centre circle. Tricky Trees trying to get it down onto the floor. It's Sheffield United that win the ball. It's played all the way through, and Samba's going to pick it up for Forest. Inside his 18-yard box, he rolls it out onto this near right hand side. Tricky Trees all the way. Oh, didn't that work then? That didn't make any difference. Just tried to put my laptop onto big screen, but still can't see it. Blind as a bat. I can see the TV okay. It's just the little laptop down to the side there. And Nottingham Forest being forced all the way back to Samba. Samba smashes it left-footed into centre circle. Blades winning everything in the centre of the park. There's no challenge. Why are they not going up for the ball? Nottingham Forest in that centre circle are just letting the Blades win every single header. There's no challenges going in from Forest in the middle of the park. So that's a little bit strange. They don't want to give too much time to the Blades to get it in towards that penalty area. Down this near left hand side, takes a deflection, comes off Spence, and it's going to go out for a throw-in to the Blades, about 25 yards back from the halfway line, inside their own area. Still 0-0 between Southampton and Liverpool. Southampton in their traditional red and white stripes, and Liverpool in their yellow kit away from home today. Spence trying to catch it down the right hand side, failed to do so. Liverpool on the attack in that game. Southampton, bit of desperate defending from the Saints. Shots coming in from all over the park. Down goes Liverpool number 5. And there's Heckingbottom getting some more instructions out to his players. I think he's telling them to spread the ball out wide there. A lot of the passes have gone straight down the centre of the park. And here come the Blades once again. 40 yards from goal. Oh, they tried to play it through. Down went one of the Blades forwards there. And the referee said, please continue. Sheffield United being pushed all the way back to the goalkeeper, who hits it left-footed downfield. That's a good kick. Long, hard, strong ball downfield out onto the left-hand side. Both teams struggling to keep the ball on the floor at the moment. I know the pitch is fairly wet because of the rain, but a little bit of play on the floor would be nice by one of these two teams, if not both of them. Nottingham Forest inside their own area. Stuck inside their own half at the moment, Forest. Now they've got space. Down the right hand side with Wall, the captain, plays it out wide. Picked up by Spence down this near right hand side. 1-2. Oh, he went down under a challenge there. Is the referee going to give it? He doesn't. And it's going to be a throw in. Or is he changing his mind now, this ref? Michael Oliver, the man in the middle. Let's hope that he doesn't make this game about him, because he does quite often. A lot of times we've had him in one of the games that we've covered, and he's a type of man that likes a lot of publicity when it comes to the game itself. Yeah, a little bit louder you're going to... Yep, that's better. Yeah, who have we got in the room? Colin. Hey, Colin. Yep, I did speak to him earlier on the live chat. Lovely to see you, Colin. I hope you've had a great start to the week, my friend, and thank you for joining us. Hey, there's my honey pie. Long throw by Robinson on this left-hand side in towards the 6-yard box. Header comes in, a free header, well won, but he just directed it over the crossbar. More danger for Nottingham Forest in these opening 10 minutes. They are on the back foot. And I tell you what, that throw is amazing. He was right on the penalty spot when the header came in from the number 12. He just couldn't direct it into the top left-hand corner. But very, very close, and more danger for the tricky trees. They've got to be careful they don't get chopped down to size by the blades tonight. Nico's in the house. Nico, how you doing, my friend? Great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope everybody's having a terrific Tuesday day. Evening, morning, whatever time it is in the world where you are right now. And Natasha, yep, said hello to Natasha in the live chat. Great to see you, honey. And yep, Liverpool did it. Ebbsfleet, go on, Dorkin. And the Eurovision Song Contest, what can you say? I mean, if it wasn't the Ukraine politically, then obviously it would have been Great Britain for the first time since 1997. So get in there. Sam, whatever his surname is. Sam Ryder, is it? Sam Ryder, there we go. Sarah's just informing me. Sam Ryder, and I do believe Flopper was in the room. Are you still there, Flopper? Hello, my friend. Great to see you, Flopper, in the house. And it's all been a bit floppy by Nottingham Forest in the opening 11 minutes. And there we go. We've got a few statistics. The action areas have been down the left-hand side of the pitch, and 41% of the play has been in the Nottingham Forest half, so they are really on the back foot. Only 13% of the players actually been in the Blades half. So Nottingham Forest, they don't want to get too. I know they've got home advantage, and they're 2-1 up from the first leg, but they don't want to get too comfortable because at the moment they're giving the Blades far too much time in the centre of the park, around the centre circle. They're not closing them down. There's no challenges. Whenever we get a goal kick or clearance downfield, inside that centre circle, you're only getting a black shirt, and that's the Blades. And there's no challenge on them. They're getting a free header every single time. So I don't know what Nottingham Forest are doing at the moment. I don't know how they've set out, but whatever they're doing, they've got to be careful they don't get caught. But they are on attack down the centre of the pitch, 35 yards from goal, out on this near left-hand side. 71% of you. Here come the Blades on the attack base into the centre of the park. He takes right-footed shots. Oh, and then it's cleared. But what a chance for the Blades there. It was a good break down the left-hand side.
10-1.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Southampton have scored apparently.
Yeah.
I can't see it. I haven't got my glasses on. Anyway, let's just let me just come on to this for a minute. Break down the right-hand side. Beat the offside trap. Played it with the outside his foot, squared the ball around the penalty area, 3 on goal with only the goalkeeper to beat. A right-footed shot, goalkeeper Samba making a great save, and then the defender, and they've just showed it. I must be way behind you. So there we go, Southampton. Oh, this could hand. Oh, and Jurgen Klopp is going absolutely mental on the sidelines at his Liverpool squad. This would mean that Man City, if it should stay like this, would be crowned champions tonight. I'm pretty certain, because I think there was 4 points, wasn't there? But Liverpool did have this game in hand. I'll have to double check that. If anybody can double check that in the live chat and then let Sarah know, then Sarah can let me know. But, and here comes Southampton on the break, down the left-hand side again, inside the penalty area. I didn't see the goal. Oh, that's a replay of the goal. That is an absolute stonker. And it was a defensive error there as well. So, beautiful, beautiful finish. Right-footed, yep. Redmond takes it round the defender, made space, took it round 2 defenders, curled it into the top right hand corner. An absolute beauty. One of the Nottingham Forest players just gone down inside the penalty area, 14 minutes on the clock. Johnson went down under a challenge. This is against the run of play, and only a corner kick is given. It's a corner kick to Nottingham Forest, the first real attack by them in this game. It's taken them 14.5 minutes to build this attack. But what can they do with this corner? It's going to be an outswinger from the right-hand side, right-footed, cleared easily on the front post. They're just not in the game at the moment, Nottingham Forest, and they've almost been caught cold. You know, that was a cracking chance, and a left-footed pass back to Samba, and Samba had to be quick off his line to get hold of that ball. He's Yeah, that's exactly how I thought it was. Thank you so much for that.
I'm telling you that.
Is that you?
Yes.
Right, Sarah's just confirmed that. Yep, because Liverpool had this one game in hand, but there is a 4-point deficit, and I think there's a couple of goals deficit difference as well. So if Southampton do win this tonight, it means Man City. I'm not a Man City fan, I'm not a Liverpool fan, but it would stop Liverpool from winning it twice on the trot. Anyway, on the edge of the area, it's the Blades on the attack again. Andrew, how you doing, brother? Great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you've had a stonking week. I know we're only 2 days in, but I hope you've had a stonking week so far, my friend. And it is great to see you. Southampton are 1-0 up at home against Liverpool. We're covering that on our left-hand side. And the opening exchanges in 16 minutes, Andrew. It's been pretty much all Sheffield United. Which, let's just recap on last week. Sheffield United dominated the first half, and then the second half was dominated by Nottingham Forest. So last week, that was a great save by Samba, one-handed save, but it so easily could have been 1-0 on the night and 2-2 on aggregate. I've got a feeling this one's going to go all the way to the wire. It would, Andrew. I mean, I am completely neutral. I'm sort of hoping Forest will do it, Andrew, if I'm totally honest with you. And it would be good to see them back in the Premier League. And Nico's saying it as well. Yep, absolutely. And I thought they were very unfortunate, although I wanted Bournemouth to win, obviously. I thought they were very unfortunate against Bournemouth. I think it should have been a draw, but, you know, that's football. Like I said, sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it goes the opposition. At the moment, Michael Oliver, the man in the middle, is not having a bad game. Still, the rain is coming down here in Nottingham. Thank you, Andrew. Really do appreciate that, my friend. All your kind words. Yeah, it never goes unnoticed. Never goes unnoticed. So, thank you so much. We've got a free kick to Nottingham Forest. It's about 32 yards from goal. Whipped out onto the far left-hand side of the penalty area. Headed back in towards that 6-yard box. Good headed clearance by the Blades. It's out on the left-hand side. But it is the Blades. Cool. It is the Blades that have got the upper hand at the moment. Just a little bit of a tentative start by Nottingham Forest. Maybe just... And sometimes having advantage really doesn't work. Really doesn't work. Sometimes it can actually play against you, can't it? We've seen that a lot this season as well. In very important games, unfortunately. And it's a throw-in just inside their own half to the Blades. Oh, what's Michael Oliver doing now? He's making them take it again. He's making them take it again. He's pulled them back, actually. Now they're quite deep inside their own half. So it's a throw-in out on the far right-hand side. It's almost, I would say, it wouldn't surprise me if this is not a sellout, actually. Because I'm struggling to find an empty seat in the stadium, which is fantastic news financially for the club. It can hold 30,446 at maximum capacity. And Nottingham Forest regain the ball inside their own half and lay it all the way back to Samba out onto this right-hand side with the captain. Worrell on the ball, plays it right-footed back to Samba. I was going to say they're taking the sting out of the game, but there's no sting in the game at the moment. It's a good ball down the left-hand side. He's got one waiting in the centre. He can find him, and it's in against the run of play. Oh, my goodness me, Johnson. It was a square from the left-hand side. One-touch football. There was 2 hits, and I'm not sure whether Liverpool have just scored as well. Klopp's jumping around something.
Yes.
Oh, bugger, Liverpool have just scored as well. But there you go, and the Forest fans are going crazy against the run of play. What was I just saying? It was from Samba. He hit it down the left-hand side of the pitch, picked up, good break down the left-hand side, crossed it, squared the ball first time, and Johnson, completely unmarked in the middle. The nearest defender was 6-7 yards away. A full stretch, managed to just about keep it down. Let's have a look at that. Yep, he beat the offside trap. Good ball down the left-hand side, steps in, squares the ball, and from around 12 yards out, right-footed, sliding in, smashes it right into the top left-hand side of the net. Goalkeeper sprawling across his goal, didn't stand a chance there, but that was a cracking finish. A good assist down the left-hand side from the number 16, and now they've got a 2-goal cushion. I did not see that one coming, but now the stadium is rocking. They're cheering, they're smiling, they're jumping all over each other, and all the substitutes have come running onto the pitch as that goal goes in. And I tell you what, Steve Cooper, I think he's just given birth. He's gone that mad. Excellent stuff. So, great scenes against the run of play, though. Be interesting now how the Blades approach this, because they were on top and they were throwing everything at them. Have they got anything else that they can throw at them? Because we're 21 minutes in and they trailed by 2 goals. The Welshman, it's his 19th goal this season. Johnson, wow, 19 goals in the season. That's not a bad return, is it, that? So the Welsh do it again, eh? The Welsh do it in England. Nottingham Forest, 3-1 up on aggregate, 1-0 on the night. But here come the Blades on the attack down the right hand side, crossed into the penalty area. Good left-footed clearance on the front post. And did he keep it in? No, he didn't. It's going to be a throw in about 40 yards from the Forest goal. Out on the right hand side with the Blades. Down that line, good ball. Ah, unlucky there. All the Blades took a double deflection. So did that Liverpool goal go in? Is it 1-1? Yeah, it's still not been scored on mine. Alright. I've still got 1-0, 21 minutes in. And still 1-0 to Southampton. Maybe it was disallowed. I hope so. There's David Johnson, got 50 goals in 167 caps for Nottingham Forest. That's not a bad return either. 50 goals and 167 caps. That's, you know, it's almost 1 every 3 games, isn't it? And here they come again inside the penalty area. Right-footed shot, takes a deflection, and it's resulted in a corner. So after taking the lead on the night, now they've started to turn up the heat, and the tricky trees are beginning to run right. It was a beautiful 1-2 on the edge of the penalty area, and Surridge went running in. Oh, the corner kick's been taken quickly, but it's come to nothing, and it's gone out for a throw-in just inside the Blades half, out on this near left-hand side. Wow, wow, wow. Well, I tell you what, a couple of minutes before, I wouldn't have called that goal. I really wouldn't have, because if anybody was looking like scoring, and they did come very close, it was the Blades. But here come Nottingham Forest. Good ball down the right hand side. Picked up by Johnson. Turns to the defender. Tries to turn him a second time. Shot comes in from the right hand side. Edge of the area. And it's just curling away from the goal. And another good chance in the space of just a few minutes by Nottingham Forest. And I think that's the danger now, isn't it, for Sheffield United? Because now there's that 2-goal deficit. They've got to push forward at every single opportunity. And that rain now is really becoming extremely hot. It was disallowed, yeah. So Southampton still helping Manchester City. Liverpool have to win, because I think even a draw, would mean that City would have to lose their last game. Shots coming in on the edge of the area by the Blades there. Yep, Man City would have to lose their last game and Liverpool would have to win it by a considerable amount, because I think this is, unless they can notch up a few here tonight against Southampton. Southampton have had a really bad season, you know, for their standards, and a right-footed shot by Liverpool gets cleared downfield. 24 minutes on the clock. The tricky trees, goal to the good, and 3-1 on aggregate. They will be going through to that playoff final, which I do believe should be at the weekend. The rain is really starting to come down now, but it is not dampening the spirits of those Nottingham Forest fans, because they are still jumping up and down, singing and shouting. So regardless of all the rain, and they look like drowned rats at the moment, they're having a ball. They're having a ball. And why not? 3-1 off overall. On the halfway line, out on the left hand side with the Blades, they win a throw-in. Are you watching that Liverpool game, are you, Natasha? Yeah. It's been a long season for them. You think how many games Liverpool have played this season, so it's no wonder they look tired. Do you know what I mean? So, and I even thought that against Chelsea in the FA Cup final. They looked tired, and that went to 120 minutes, didn't it, as well? So, you know, it was only Saturday. What are we today? Tuesday, yeah. That's the only thing, when games go to extra time, it's like, oh, man. This rain, I tell you what, I mean, it won't be. But there's still guys there in their T-shirts, you know. Did they not look at the weather forecast? It's Robinson with another long throw. Danger for Forest here. Into the 6-yard box. Good headed clearance by Nottingham Forest. And now Forest get it clear down the left-hand side, looking to counter-attack. Johnson on the chase. Oh, but he's not going to get to it. And it's laid all the way back to the keeper. And I tell you what, that's what I was saying, that, you know, if the rain continues, I just hope that it doesn't get too bad that they call it off. But I don't think it would have to get really, really bad. The ref's bad as well, Natasha. I mean, obviously I'm keeping an eye on the main one. But here comes Southampton again. Natasha, did you let Sarah know that Southampton had scored then? Was it Natasha that let you know? Oh no, you saw it come up on the thing. It's alright, it's just that I seem to be on my Sky on my laptop. It seems to be like a good 30-40 seconds behind Sarah, that you can see up there, guys. So you'll find out before I do, before I get to tell you. And I thought that I would be able to tell you first, but looks like that is above me. Oh, 1-1. Okay. Now they've done it. And Johnson's gone down. We've got to stop and play. 27 minutes in. We're over the halfway mark in this first half. And Johnson looks as if he might be in a little bit of trouble here. He's just put some into his mouth, actually. Oh, there you go. That was a cracking goal. Right-footed, front post. Smashed it. Goalkeeper's fault. Didn't cover his front post. Was that Milner? Couple of cricketers in the ground. Joe Root and Stuart Broad. I've not heard of Joe Root, but I've heard of Stuart Broad, the cricketer. Yeah, we had Kevin Phillips at Kidderminster Harriers last week. Probably scouting for our goalkeeper who's just left. Long throw from the halfway line, down on this left-hand side. Here come Blades once again, picked up by number 29. He's got 2 targets inside the penalty area. He steps in from the left-hand side, tries to lay it back. Couldn't find anybody, but they regain possession. Right-footed shot comes in. Samba dives to his left and saves comfortably on his far post. Good save by Samba. And that's the thing now, isn't it? Because the harder that rain gets, the more the ball is going to become unpredictable, especially for the goalkeepers. So it is a case of, you get anywhere near that 18-yard box, just have a go, because that ball will be zipping off the surface. Whenever the ball's moving, you can see the spray coming off of it as well. So yeah, I mean, but for both sets of teams, you get anywhere near that 18-yard box, just have a go. Try and get it on target, and the goalkeeper could easily fumble that. It's going to make it really difficult for the goalkeepers to keep hold of the ball. The wetter and wetter it gets. Blades inside their own half. Play it out onto his left-hand side. That was just a hit and hope. It's going to go out for a throw-in to Nottingham Forest, out on this near right. Steve Cooper. And Heckingbottom. And now the Liverpool fans have got something to sing and shout about. Man City fans will be wetting their pants right now, probably. They'll just be hoping and praying that, you know, that Liverpool do drop points here down at St Mary's. And well won in the middle of the park by Nottingham Forest. Played out onto that left-hand side. This is where it came from last time. He's got speed. Tries to take the two defenders on, too much in the end. Goes down under the challenge, referee waves play on, and it gives United a chance to bring that ball away. Right footed by United, downfield out, up towards halfway line, and it's put out of play. It's going to be a throw into United out on the far right, about 5-6 yards back from the halfway line. Liverpool on the attack once again. I was looking at some statistics before the game, guys, and Nottingham Forest have won 9. They won 9 of their last 10 games at home. That is pretty unbelievable, isn't it? 9 out of 10, and I think the one was a draw. So in the last 10 games at home, and they won in the FA Cup at home, and it was only Liverpool, and even Liverpool struggled to beat them in the FA Cup here. So, you know, the City Ground is a real fortress, and it certainly has been since January. Subbertub's in the house. Great to see you, Subbertub. How you doing, my friend? It is 1-0 to Nottingham Forest on the night. 3-1 on aggregate, and it looks as if they're going to be going through to that final playoff. Wow. Here come the Blades out on the right hand side. United on the attack. Good cross into the penalty area. Nicely headed clearance there by Spence. It's a double challenge on the edge of the area. Again, Forest go down. It's Robinson. Referee has a quick word with Robinson for United. Let's have a look at that. That's a 50-50 ball. That's a 50-50 ball. Johnson goes down under the challenge. Robinson the criminal in that one, but Johnson's going to be absolutely fine. He's back on his feet. Samba's come out to take this free kick. It's about 23-24 yards in the centre of the field, outside of his goal. So Samba taking all the time in the world with this kick. We are 31 minutes into this first half. Just to let you know, it is still 1-1 between Southampton and Liverpool. That game going on down south at St Mary's. This is Liverpool's one game in hand. Spence on the ball down the right hand side. Ah, Subbertub, you're up in Nottingham, are you? I mean, it does work wonders for the town, doesn't it? Absolutely. It brings in a lot of business. When Bournemouth got knocked out of the Premier League, the town lost over £10 million because of, you know, hotels, restaurants, bars. So it's great that they're back up there now. Let's just hope they can stay there for a couple of seasons. Nottingham Forest on the attack, and Michael Oliver, the referee, getting in the way there. He's going to pull the play back. Should be a drop ball. United arguing with the ref. They want the ball. Siganakal is having a word with the ref as well. He wants the ball. Just Michael Oliver just got in the way of it. What can you say? Don't forget, these two finished in the league 4th and 5th. Statistics so far: 3 shots for Forest, 6 shots for Sheffield United. Forest, 1 shot on target, ended up in the back of the net. Sheffield United, 2 of those 6 have been on target. And in possession wise, it's been 56% to United. But that means nothing, does it? The ball ends up in the opposition's net. It is what it is. You've got to stop in play. The number 33 for United, just getting a little bit of attention. So he's got a nosebleed. He's got a nosebleed. So the physios are on, just trying to stop the bleeding, clog his nose up. I want to say a huge thank you to everybody that's in the room. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up as well if you're enjoying what you're seeing. And keep those comments coming in the live chat. Keep Sarah busy. She's there to the right hand side of me, typing away. She'll be more than happy to chat to you guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, lads and lasses. So I'm just hoping that on Saturday we can cover that League One playoff final between Sunderland and Wycombe. I'm going to do my best to try and get the time sorted that we can do it. Don't forget, tomorrow we've got Northampton against Mansfield. Northampton are 2-1 down, but they have got home advantage. Amazing. Still 1-1 between Southampton and Liverpool. Liverpool with the corner there. Good clearance. We've got a stop in play here at the moment, guys. 34 minutes on the clock. Lou, how are you? Great to see you, my friend. I hope that you've had a fantastic start to the week. And guys, if you haven't voted who you think is going to win this tonight, there is a vote up there. I do believe there is. Yep. Down below me, you can see all the team lineups and the substitutes and the formations. And up above me, those are the goals as they go in around the world. And up above that, in the red, that is all our members. So you can become a member for $1.99 a month, and your name will be up there for every single game that we cover. We're back underway. While with the throw, the captain laying it all the way back to Samba. It's it left-footed downfield up towards halfway line. Archie, how you doing, Archie Ted? Great to see you, my friend. I hope you're having a wonderful start to the week and a terrific Tuesday. If you're a Forest fan, then you will be having a terrific Tuesday. So far, so good. Okay, so you're a Derby fan. Wow. Do you know what? I've got a real soft spot for Derby, and I was absolutely gutted at what happened there this season. We covered quite a lot of their games this season, and every single game I was like, come on, Derby. I am neutral, but you know, I just felt for them all season long, and you know, I like Wayne Rooney, and I was like, come on, Derby, you know. But it's been a real tough one. So you're sort of hoping that Sheffield United will go through, but you think that it's going to be Forest. Well, it's looking good for all the Forest fans as we approach the final 10 minutes of this first half. We will get a bit of stoppage time. It's a throw in about 28 yards from goal. Spence with a throw for Nottingham Forest. Up towards the edge of the penalty area. Bit of pushing and shoving going on. Blades get it clear downfield, and there we go. The centre back lays it all the way back to Samba. Samba inside that Nottingham Forest 18-yard box. Plays it out onto his near right hand side. Picked up by the captain. Worrell on the ball. Looking for space down the right hand flank on the halfway line. And Forest win a throw on the halfway line. Out on this near right hand side. Well, I tell you what, Heckingbottom's definitely got a hell of a job to do at half time. How is he going to get his team? Oh, there's something going on. Oh, what is going on? It's pushing and shoving. It's almost a riot on the side of the pitch. All the officials getting involved, all the substitutes. I didn't see what happened there. The goalkeepers are coming up. The referees, all the substitutes are on the pitch. This is really bad scenes. What happened there? Because Heckingbottom's having a word. Steve Cooper's got involved as well. I don't know whether something was said to Spence. Spence seemed to be in the middle of it all. But that got very ugly very quickly. The referee sorted it out. But suddenly, from nowhere, all the substitutes from both teams come running onto the pitch. The referee's going to give a yellow card to somebody here. He's got a yellow card out. Both managers are on the pitch as well. The referee, Michael Oliver, is pushing people away. But it was just the tempo. That was like a fuse being lit. It went from, you know, 0 to 110 temperature-wise in a matter of half a second. Right, so Heckingbottom's getting a yellow card. Whatever he said, whatever he did, he's picked up a yellow card. He's got to be careful. He's got to be careful. And I don't know why. I'd like to see that again. I'll let you guys know what happened. Oh, that's nasty. Right, Heckingbottom picked up the ball. He picked up the ball. It was a throw-in. He picked up the ball and he whacked it with his arm into Spence's stomach. And then from nowhere, all the players just like went flying in. There was absolutely no need for that from Heckingbottom. And Heckingbottom's lucky he doesn't get sent off there, because that's bang out of order. An absolute idiot. I don't know what you know, and that is a really bad bit of advertising for football, you know. He's meant to be the manager. He's meant to set a good example for his players and for the fans and for everybody watching. And that was disgusting behaviour. I am completely neutral. If there's Blades fans in here, you know, I only say what I see on the screen, and I keep it neutral and I keep it honest. That was disgusting behaviour by him, and I don't know why the referee didn't send him off, because it was completely unprovoked. Spence went up to get the ball. Heckingbottom picked it up and he rammed it into his stomach, you know, to try and wind him or whatever. And you know, there was no need at all. It was basically a punch in the stomach, but he had his hand behind the ball. What that was all about. His team are 3-1 down. He's just being a bit of a sore loser, and the Nottingham Forest fans are giving it some of that now. They don't like what they've just seen. He's an absolute idiot. I think the FA need to step in. I mean, it's no good fining these players because they earn too much anyway, but he needs some form of punishment for that, because that will be all over the newspapers tomorrow, and that's not a good example. And sometimes you expect it from the players, that type of behaviour, don't you? But from the manager, right in front of all the cameras that are going out around the world. Here come Nottingham Forest. Johnson, left-footed cross, right-footed cross, sorry, over to the left-hand side, over the head of everybody, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Good play by Johnson down the right-hand side, though. Let's have a look at that again. Yeah, no, Johnson. So I've just seen that chance again. Still 1-1 between Southampton and Liverpool. This will suit Man City right down to the ground. We're into the final 5. Now I think we're probably going to get a good 3-4 minutes of injury time at the end of this first half. We've got a free kick to the Blades, just about 10 yards back from the halfway line, inside their own half. Sorry? Yeah. Sheffield United manager Heckingbottom. Just confirming that with Sarah. And well played by Nottingham Forest, laying it all the way back to their goalkeeper, who plays it out onto the left hand side. Good pass by Samba. Down the left hand channel they go. They lose out. Nice interception by the Blades. Here come United, trying to get themselves back into this game. I'll tell you what, I don't know what Heckingbottom's going to... I was just about to say he's got a hell of a job at half-time to try and lift his team in the second half. I mean, it's not over till the fat lady sings, but still. He can't go in there and tell them to calm things down now. Do you know what I mean? And we had quite a few yellow cards in the first leg of this tie. So, but we've had nothing in the first half of this one, so apart from the manager. Here come United on the attack, 25 yards from goal. Good layoff out onto the left hand side. There's 3 waiting inside the penalty area towards the back post, and it's a good headed clearance by Forest inside that 6-yard box. But still with United, 25 yards from goal on the edge of the area. Left foot across towards the back post, over the head of everybody, and that's gone behind for a goal kick. 42 minutes on the clock. Johnson's gone down again. He seems to be in the wars. He got the goal tonight. It's a cracking goal. Good square ball. Sliding in on the back post. Into the top left-hand corner of the net. Cracking goal. They don't want to lose their goal scorer. That was his 19th goal of the season. Amazing. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was I just said the United on it, yeah. James White. Hi James, how you doing, my friend? Great to see you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm really surprised Heckingbottom got away. Well, he didn't get away with it because he got a yellow card, but still the rain is tipping down, and it's going to make it harder and harder for United. The longer this game goes on now, the more the rain comes down, the further that clock ticks. Inside the penalty area, and another good right-footed clearance. It is going to be a throw-in. Out on this left-hand side, Robinson should be the man that takes it for United. It is. He takes this one short. He should have played it long, but he has the ball out on the left-hand side, down by the corner flag. Can he get the cross in? 3 black shirts in there waiting for it. Gets the 1-2. They're being pushed back all the time. Tees up a right-footed shot. Oh, and it's just over the crossbar. Good shot there by Norwood, the number 16. Having a crack. That's what I said. Without rain, but he was lifting it all the way just leant back as he unleashed the shot, but it was a good shot. Got a bit of a curl on it. Goalkeeper just seeing it over the crossbar for Nottingham Forest. Samba's had a good first half. Well, you know, saying that, guys, although we've had one goal, neither goalkeeper has really been tested a lot. Do you know what I mean? They've not been put under that much pressure. Into the final minute of the first half we go. It is still Southampton 1, Liverpool 1. Southampton took the lead in that one, but it is 1-1. They'll be approaching half-time as well. I'm not sure how much injury time they get in that one, but it did kick off at 7:45, same time as this one. So it's down on the left-hand side. United win it, and United give away a free kick, and it's a free kick with 45 seconds to go. And Gibbs White is not happy with the linesman there. He's like, I got the ball, I got the ball. Crazy! Hey, Crazy, how you doing? Great to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. How about Chelsea women, eh? Wow, that was a cracker as well. How's training going? How's training going? I hope that you've had a cracking day. I really do hope and pray. I hope that everybody's had a great start to the week. So, we are only 15 minutes to go. 15 seconds to go. Get ready for that countdown of the first 45. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is that fourth official going to give? We've had the 45 minutes. Sarah's going for 2, and he holds up his board, and he gives 3 minutes. 3 minutes of injury time. And I tell you what, the Blades could really do with a goal. They do not want to be going in at half time, a goal down and 2 goals down overall. It's going to be a long second half for United if they don't get something here now. At half time, guys, we will be back obviously for the second half. Give you time to go and grab yourself some refreshments, whatever you need to keep you going for the second 45 minutes here at the City Ground. But we have got our 2 videos coming up at half time as well. One is our travel channel called Travel to Taste. Please give that some love on YouTube as well. We'd really appreciate that. If you like travelling, if you like holidays, and who doesn't like a holiday? And then the second one is one of the charities that we're involved with. And the song to that video, the second video is cracking. Love it. It's called Helping Hands for Cruising. Yeah, Crazy. I think it's certainly looking that way. It's certainly looking that way at the moment. I completely agree with Crazy. And I am sort of edging towards Nottingham Forest anyway, just because Bournemouth did beat them and stop them. So, and I've lived in Sheffield for a little while, many moons ago, and all of that side were all Sheffield Wednesday fans anyway. But a real good chance, 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. It's a free kick, a lot of black shirts. It's not a throw in, it's like a free kick into the penalty area. Good headed clearance by Nottingham Forest. United have it, and the offside flag goes up. The referee's seen something. Oh no, oh no. Yeah. Yeah. We've got it now though. We've got it now, so thank you to everybody. That was in the Women's Super League FA Cup final. We got the 2,000 subs. So yeah, guys, if you haven't hit the subscribe, please do. I don't know what it's like now, but what's... Yeah, I've just seen that. Liverpool got an injury there, and Henderson is running up and down the sidelines. Crazy saying tomorrow's going to be a crazy day. Yep, we've got Northampton against Mansfield. It's going to be a cracker. It's going to be a cracker. 2-1 in that one as well. 2-1 at the start of the day in this one. And we're into the final 25 seconds of this through added 3 minutes. And here comes Spence. Good ball. Johnson picks it up, takes it to the byline. 1-3 in the middle. Oh, and he just couldn't cut it back to him. Oh, he was completely unmarked in the middle. Johnson breaking down the right hand side, squared the ball, but it was too close to the United goalkeeper, and here come United onto the edge of the area, goes down under a heavy challenge. Referee says no, and we've had the added 3 minutes, and is he going to blow his whistle? Oh my goodness me. And he has. It is half time, and Nottingham Forest lead the first half by 1-0. Overall, they lead by 3-1. What will Heckingbottom say to his players at half time? And what will Steve Cooper do? I think Steve Cooper will be very close to making a few changes just strengthen the back four, strengthen up that midfield, take one of the forwards off, and just go a little bit more defensive and run as many seconds off the clock as he possibly can. I think it's going to be an easier half-time talk for Steve Cooper than it is going to be for Heckingbottom, who, incidentally, if you're just joining us, picked up a yellow card in that first half. So the Sheffield United manager has got to watch his step in the second half. We're going to be back in around 15 minutes' time to bring you more live action and the finale to the second leg semi-final. And at the moment, it looks like it's going to be Nottingham Forest, but it's never over until the fat lady sings. Guys, we'll see you all in 15. Grab yourself some refreshments and enjoy our 2 videos. See you shortly.
Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible, with helping hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
And welcome back, guys. I hope that you all got your refreshments at the interval. You all enjoyed the 2 videos at halftime, including our Travel Tour Taste channel on YouTube. You do see some funny stuff on that one, so do check it out. Well, what did Heckingbottom say to his players? He's got to be lucky that he's still on, he's still in the stadiums. We're waiting for Sheffield United to come out, actually. A bit of tactics going on, and the players are just making their way out onto the pitch. It is 1-1 between Liverpool and Southampton at St Mary's down in the south here, just 30 minutes up the road. And yeah, just there's no rushing, is there, with Nottingham Forest? They're just taking all the time in the world. So it's going to be about another 30 seconds or so until we kick off the second half. It will be Sheffield United to get us underway in the second half. And now they're just taking the positions on the pitch. I see that Studio's in. Studio Football, hello my friend. Great to see you. I hope you've had a cracking start to your week, as I hope and pray that everybody else is. Liverpool have just kicked off. They got the second half underway, so Liverpool have just kicked off. And there's the Nottingham Forest fans with their scarves flying high. They know that they are only 45 minutes away from going through to that final and potentially ending up in the Premier League next year. Well, next season. It's not next year, is it? So Sheffield United get us underway in this second half. Sheffield United in all black, attacking the goal to my right-hand side in this second half. And straight away, they're on the attack. Goes down inside the penalty area. Oh, he dragged his leg. The referee, Michael Oliver, said no penalty. But almost 10 seconds on the clock, and we could have had a penalty to United. Let's have a look at that from a different angle. No, he was looking at that. He didn't even make contact with him. He was looking for that one. Naughty from United. Anyway, they've got a throw in down the right-hand side, in line with the 18-yard box. Tries to get the 1-2. Gets a lucky deflection. Crosses. Oh, he tries to get it, still bouncing around. Edge of the penalty area. Right-footed shot, and it goes harmlessly through for a goal kick for Samba. So, 45 seconds into the second half, and 2 good chances already by United. It looks like Heckingbottom might have stuck a firework up the bottom of all his United players, but it is the Nottingham Forest fans that are making the most noise here today at the City ground at this moment in time. And he's through on goal. Oh my goodness me, goes down under a challenge, loses his feet, still with United inside the penalty area, on the right hand side of the penalty area. 4 black shirts in there, comes in and it's in from 3 yards out. I think it was a lucky deflection. It did go in off a United player in the end, but I don't think that Gibbs White knew anything about it. And it's 1-1, and now the visiting fans have something to shout about, something to scream about. He gives the muscle signs, although I haven't got any, to the crowd there. It was a long ball up over the top, breaking down through the centre. He held on to it. A lot of faffing around. He lays it off, and then eventually it's taken to the byline, right-footed cross, and then from 5-6 yards out, right-footed underneath the goalkeeper. Samba didn't really stand a chance. You're not going to miss from there. Gibbs White, centre of the goal. We're back underway straight away. So whatever Sheffield United had at half-time, it's definitely made a difference, because they've gone fly. I don't think Nottingham Forest have touched the ball yet. I really do not think. And now United have a throw-in down the right-hand side, in line with the 18-yard box. They lay it back, picked up by Robinson, played back out onto the right-hand side, on the attack, 20 yards from goal, 18 yards from goal, down by the corner flag with United on the attack, 4 to aim for in the centre of the park. They've got to throw everything at them, and they're doing exactly that, and they've just won a corner now, down on the right-hand side, and the Sheffield United fans are going crazy. They're going nuts. They're trying to be the 12th player. Couple of flares being thrown up onto the pitch there. We've got a Forest player down. I hope he's not just been hit by something. And the Sheffield United players are doing this to the fans behind the goal. They're trying to get the fans going. It's Sigernackle that went down. Let's have a look at this again. I hope something wasn't chucked. We have got a flare on the pitch. Not pretty scenes. No, he's limping, so it's not anything that was chucked. Right, corner kick to United on the right hand side. It's left footed in swinger, high towards the back post. Header comes in and it hit the back of his own player. They get a second chance to cross it, and then it's gone out for another corner kick out on the left hand side. It is all United. They are piling on the pressure like there's no tomorrow. And for Sheffield United, there is no tomorrow. They've got to do it now, and they have to do it now. And that's exactly what they are doing right now. It was a great left-footed corner onto the back post. Oh, and then the header from the back post, hitting the back of his own player. But they have got another corner. It's out on the far left-hand side. Another in-swinger. It's going to be right-footed. 6 black shirts in there. Across the base of goal. Skims off the head. And I think that's gone behind for another corner kick out on the right-hand side now. Oh, my goodness me. Corner on the right. Corner on the left. Corner on the right. That in the back of the defender's head then. That could have gone anywhere, even into the back of his own net. It's 1-1 between Southampton and Liverpool. But my goodness, 3-2 on aggregate, 1-1 on the night. It's a corner kick. It's going to be another in-swinger for Sheffield United. 7 black shirts in there now, inside that penalty area. Spence is getting a bit of a talking to from the referee. And so is Dyer. Aggregate is 3-2 to Nottingham Forest on aggregate, crazy. As it stands, they still will be going through to the final. Left-footed. Oh, and it's over the top of everybody. And can he keep it in down the right-hand side? He does. It's going to be a throw into Forest right down by their far right-hand side corner flag. Crazy, yep, it's 3-2 to Nottingham Forest over the space of 2 legs. Nottingham Forest won the first leg by 2-1. It's 1-1 here, so they have got the 1 goal advantage and they have got the home advantage at the moment. But they are really on the back foot. We're not even, well, we're 6 minutes into the second half and they haven't got hold of the ball once yet, Nottingham Forest. Maybe now they can. Oh, and there's a foul there down the right hand side. No, the referee doesn't give it. And it's going to be a throw-in to United. And every red shirt is back behind the ball defending. It's a throw-in to United. Out on the far left-hand side, in line with the 18-yard box. They are really, really piling on the pressure. It's going to be a long throw from Robinson. He's got 6 to aim for. In it comes around the penalty spot. Good header. Still inside that penalty area though. And then Nottingham Forest smash it right-footed downfield, head back onto the edge of the penalty area. It's bouncing all over the place, and the referee's given a free kick to United about 33 yards from goal. Norwood went down under a challenge from Garner. Oh my goodness me, what is going on with Nottingham Forest? They are really on the back foot. United have just taken the tempo up and the gear up another 3 or 4 levels. They've got really hot under the collar and they are going for it now. And I tell you who else is going for it. All those travelling fans, because they are screaming, shouting. And the cross comes in and it's been put behind for another corner down on the right hand side once again to United. Oh my goodness me, what is going on with Nottingham Forest? They are all over the shop. It was a good free kick onto the back post, sent back across the face of goal and then put behind. And there's a lot of nail biting going on amongst those Forest fans right now. It's going to be another in-swinger, left-footed, out on this far right-hand side. In it comes towards the back post. Header comes in, it's gone over the top of the crossbar, and I think that's going to be a goal kick for Samba. They need to calm this thing down because this is 150 miles an hour. This is crazy, 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 crazy nights. All out attack and constant pressure crazy, yeah. Since they haven't, honestly, I don't think they've stopped to breathe in the last 7.5 minutes. I know, Colin. Honestly, I don't know what that. It's they just haven't touched the ball. And we're almost 8 minutes into the second half. They haven't touched the ball yet properly in this second half. They've got to get hold of it. They just keep possession for the next 5-6 minutes, just to take the sting and the pace and the tempo out of Sheffield United's game. But they can't do it. They just cannot get hold of it. Now they've got a throw in out on the far right hand side, about 20 yards back inside their own half. They're taking all the time with the throw. And I tell you what, Steve Cooper, he's pacing up and down the sidelines. He's got his hands behind his back. and he looks slightly concerned at the moment. Long throw by the captain for Forest, up towards halfway line. Right footed clearance. Downfield up towards the final third, and now Nottingham Forest have a throw 32 yards from goal out on the far right hand side, and the Forest fans are behind the goal there and they're trying to get their team going. They're like, come on, come on, come on. They are going nuts now, the Forest fans. They're trying to make enough noise to get the team just to take it up another notch. Okay, you got training tomorrow, haven't you, Crazy? I think that's why you're going to be late for the Northampton game. Hey, no worries, my friend. It's just great you get here when you get here. It's just great to have everybody here whenever they can. I'm just going to pop one of the other studio lights on. It's getting dark outside now. Down here in Bournemouth. Hopefully that's done the trick and you can all see me correctly. Hey, boom, I'm back in the room. There we go. Right then. 35 minutes to go, guys. Only one goal separates these two great teams here tonight. Left footed by Samba, the keeper for Forest. Downfield up towards final third. Centre circle. Forest win the header. It's cleared again by the back four for the Blades. Nottingham Forest pick it up out on the far right. Racing towards that far line. He whips it into the penalty area. And it's an easy take for the Blades goalkeeper out on his left hand side on the front post. Oh mate, honestly, there is here, and it's, some of the Sheffield fans have got the shirts off. They not realise that it's still, you know, it's 9 o'clock at night and it's been pouring the rain. He's probably taken his shirt off, excuse me, his shirt off to dry it off. Into the centre of the park, Nottingham Forest give it away as he tries to play it out onto the right hand side, and the header goes all the way back to Sambo, rolls it out onto the far right hand side. Here comes Forest again, trying to just put a couple of passes together and failing to do so, but they have won a throw about 26 yards from goal. Robinson putting out play out on the far left. Spencer's gone over to take it. Spence with a throw, 28 yards from goal. Goes for the 1-2, Spence didn't read it. And then it's right footed up towards the edge of the penalty area by Forest. United trying to break down on the left hand side. And then it goes all the way back to Samba in the Forest goal. Still 1-1 between Southampton and Liverpool. That one kicked off exactly the same time as this one. So it's all working for Man City at the moment at St Mary's. Not that long, Crazy. Yeah, we started sort of halfway through the European Championships, which was around June, July, I think, something like that. So we were about halfway through the. So what's that make that about 10 months now, 8 months, 9 months, something like that. So we are still a fairly new channel, but we do try and cover as much, and just really appreciate, you know, people that if they can share it out, tell their work colleagues about it. I mean, there's hundreds of football channels on YouTube, you know, so there's a lot of competition. But, you know, we just love what we do. We watch it. We try and give honest commentary. So Sarah's saying the 23rd of May. Yeah, that might have been when we started, but we didn't really get on a run. And then we didn't do anything for about a month and a half. Chipped into the penalty area and Samba comes to the edge of his 18-yard box and picks it up for Forest. He's going to hold on to that and run a few more seconds off the clock. 58 minutes on the clock, 32 to go. Only one goal in it. Good 1-2. Oh, and he's overrun it. What? Forest just look a little bit dumbstruck at the moment. They're a little bit shaky on the ball. And Robinson's just picked up a yellow card there. I think it was Johnson. Spence plays it up to Johnson out on the far right hand side. Yep. Yeah, so about 10, 11 months. So Jack Robinson, the England man, gets a yellow card for that challenge, and it's a free kick to Forest inside their own half, about 5 yards back from the halfway line, out on the far right hand side. Still the rain continues to pour down here in Nottingham at the City Ground, which I do believe is a complete sellout in this second half. No shots for Forest, 4 for Sheffield United. 56% of the play, of the possession, has been to the Blades. And it's showing. I thought it would have been more than that, actually, more than 56% at the start of this second half. But you know, that's the stats that I'm being given right now. Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing. If you end up with injuries, isn't it crazy? It's just, it makes the job 1,000 times harder. You know, you've only got to lose 1 or 2 of your key players, and it can completely turn the season around. Not that 1 or 2 players make a team, but it's that mental effect it has on the rest of the team. That's the issue. That's the problem, and we find that a lot. United on the attack once again. Now Forest have a chance to get it clear, but United pick it up inside the Forest half, out on the left hand side. He needs an overlap there. He needs an overlay. He's got no support, the United number 13, out on that left hand side, and now Forest win it back. Bit scrappy in the middle of the park at the moment. Yep. Tip Zen. Hello my friend, thank you so much for joining us on this terrific Tuesday evening here on Football Fans Live. It is 1-1 on the night, which means that Nottingham Forest still lead by 3 goals to 2 on aggregate, but they've just won a corner. United down on the far left hand side. 2070 subscribers, thank you so much guys, for all of you that have subscribed to the channel so far since we started 10 months ago or something like that. Really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, and it's completely free to subscribe guys, so if you haven't, please do subscribe, and tell as many people as you can about Football Fans Live. Right footed corner comes in, and the referee sing a challenge off the ball. 2 Forest players go down, and it's going to be a free kick to Forest inside their own penalty area. We've just lost one. Okay, so we're back to the 206 now. Let's see if we can get back up to that 207. If there's anybody in the house that hasn't subscribed, please do. Cook goes down under a challenge. Referee gives a free kick to Forest. Samba takes it on the edge of his area, left-footed downfield. Here come Forest, trying to build something, get some momentum going. They haven't been able to create any chances so far in the first 15 minutes of this second half. They have been on the back foot, and they're struggling to get a couple of passes completed between each other at the moment. But Colbeck with a throw down this left hand side, tries to get, and is that going to be a corner? It is going to be a corner to Nottingham Forest. The first corner of the second half for Forest, and it's down in front of all their fans. There's a lot of fans inside the ground. Out on this near left hand side, and we've got a few substitutes warming up as we approach the last 28 minutes of this game, and it is Forest that are warming up, a handful. Garner's going to take this corner. It's going to be right footed in swinger for Forest, looking to re-establish that 2-goal lead. 117 votes, fantastic. Corner comes in, right footed towards the back post, over the head of everybody. Terrible corner by Garner, and it's gone all the way out for a throw into the blades out on the far left hand side. Don't know what Garner was thinking there, and 74% of you going with a Nottingham Forest, who at the moment, as it stands, will be in that final over the weekend, I do believe. So oh right, okay, so Chelsea can be put up for sale. Somebody's just, is that in the live chat? Yeah, okay, who put that in? Oh, Crazy, thank you so much for that, Crazy. Yeah, any other football info that people's got, you know, stick it in the live chat. It's all good, we don't mind any of that. You know, it doesn't have to be all about these 2 teams. Any football news in general, you know, get it in there. Let everybody else in the room know what's happening in the wonderful world of football. And that was 15 minutes ago on Twitter. Thank you so much, Crazy. And the Sheffield United fans are really giving it some. And now the Nottingham Forest fans responding. It's Worrell, the captain, with a throw for Nottingham Forest down the far right hand side, up towards the final third, onto the halfway line. Good header by Forest, back downfield, but it's gone out for a throw in. It is a little bit scrappy at the moment. We've got 27 minutes to go, less than 27 minutes now. Still 1-1 between Liverpool and Southampton at St Mary's. Southampton did take a 1-goal lead in that. And here they come again, down the halfway line, out on the right-hand side. I have, crazy, I bought my, last March, or a year ago, I bought myself a PlayStation 4, because Sarah said I needed to relax. And I did buy a few of the FIFA games, and I started to play them on the managerial side, because I prefer the managerial side of things. And, but I haven't played it for, I think I played it for about a month. And my Xbox, no, my PS4, sorry, it's down to the right-hand side of me, left-hand side of me. I haven't touched it for about 10 months now, probably longer. So I've got about 20 games, about 3 or 4 different FIFA ones from different years, but I just don't get the time to play them because we've got the 2 channels, 3 in total. The travel one, Sarah's got one, and then we've got this one. Don't really get any time to play them, but I must take some time out and play FIFA. But oh, Crazy Plays Manager as well. Excellent. So Crazy Plays Manager. I do prefer that side of it. I really, really do. Sorry? Yeah, Spencer's being pulled all over the park at the moment for Nottingham Forest. Okay, 25 minutes to go, guys. Left-footed, free kick. Downfield. Yeah, well there's 3 in total. There's the travel one, this one, and Sarah's got one called Keep It Kind, which is one I tied in with at the beginning of the game, and that's where she makes like all soaps and bath bombs and all that type of thing. You know, like Lush type things. There we go, the Nottingham fans, they're up on their feet, they're clapping their hands, they're playing their part. The Nottingham fans are playing their part, that's all I can say. 24 minutes to go, and it's going to be a goal kick to the Blades. Time is running out, but it only takes a second to score a goal. We all know that, you know, and that is it's a really wet pitch out there tonight, and it only takes 1 wicked deflection, and that is it. 1 goalkeeping error, and United could be right back in this. Left-footed goal kick downfield over the halfway line towards centre circle. Oh no, Liverpool I think have just scored, Sarah says. Let's have a look at it. Oh no, that's gone out for a corner. It must have come from a corner. 68th minute, and Liverpool have come from behind to lead by 2 goals to 1. Out on the left hand side with Forrest looking to break down that right hand channel. Good run, takes it to the byline, get that cross in. Oh, he's overrun it, but he's won the corner kick. It's a corner kick to Nottingham Forest with 23 minutes to go. Out on the far right hand side. Are they going to try and whip this one in? Garner messed up the last corner. Is he going to take this one? He's walking over there, Garner. I don't know whether he's going to take it though. But there you go. There's the Liverpool goal, and that is not what Man City wanted to see at all. It looks like the Premier League is going to go right to the final game of the season. Will it be Liverpool? Will it be Man City? Man City still leading by 1 point and a couple of goals. Wow, 7-7-7. Corner kick, right-footed into the 6-yard box. Header comes in. Oh, and the goalkeeper for the Blades clears it downfield. Oh. And now the Blades trying to break down the left-hand side. He needs some support down that far left. He's got 2 defenders on him. Too much. Well played by Cole back there. Great defending. Let's have a look at it. Corner kick. That's handball. Came off his shoulder. Well, came off the top of his arm. Let's have a look at that from a different angle. That looked like it came off his arm. I might be wrong. I don't think the Liverpool goal should stand. I'd like to see it from a different area. Unless it was an own goal by Walker Peters. Liverpool lead by 2 goals to 1. And it's going to be a long throw once again by Robinson into the penalty area for the Blades. Towards the edge 6-yard box. Clatter of players inside that 6-yard box. And then Nottingham Forest finally clear it downfield out on the far right hand side. Johnson's trying to chase it down. He runs all the way back. It's a pass back to the goalkeeper. Left footed by the goalkeeper for the Blades. Back downfield. They are running out of time. 22 minutes to go. They are trailing by 3 goals to 2 on aggregate. 1-1 on the night. But that clock is ticking. Every second that passes is a second closer to Nottingham Forest going through to the final. Man City did not want to see that. Yeah, it was an own goal, I think. No, a yellow card there. Okay. I don't know what happened with the goal. Sheffield United inside into the final third. Here come the boys in black. Oh, right foot shot. Great defending on the edge of the 18-yard box. But here come the boys in black once again down the right-hand flank. Needs to cut inside. He does so. Needs a little bit of support. There's space out on this right. Can he find him? Good ball through. Oh, and he's over it, and it's gone all the way through for a goal kick for Samba to take. He punches the ground Norwood in frustration there. It was a cutting ball through the left back. He just put too much weight on it, too much pace on it, and with the wet surface, and it looks like Lolly's going to come on, guys, for Nottingham Forest as we approach the last 20 minutes of this game. Looks like Lolly's going to be coming on. They're going to have to wait on that one though. Samba, left-footed, goal kick, downfield, over the halfway line, into the final third. The Blades win the header, but it is a throw-in, 38 yards from goal, out on the far right-hand side for Nottingham Forest. And now we are going to get that substitution. Lolly is going to come on. I'm pretty certain. Who's making way? Who is coming off? Who? We know who's coming on. I think he said he's coming on. And he gets a standing ovation. Red shirts, red flags, red scarves. They're all flying here at the City ground. And yep, Sinkernackle goes off. Philip goes off. And Joe Lolly, the Englishman, comes on. Will he make an impact in the final 19.5 minutes of this game? And Southampton have just made 2 substitutions. I didn't see who they were, but they've just got 2 fresh pairs of legs on at St Mary's, trading by 2 goals to 1. 3-2 here on the night to Forest. It's looking good. Throwing down the right hand side towards the corner flag. Can he get the cross in? He does. He kicks the corner flag and smashes that out the ground as well. Great play by Johnson down the right hand side. He's got to put the corner flag back on its post now. It's a throw in line with the 18-yard box for Forest on the far right. Tries to play it down the line. They win another throw in line with the edge of the penalty area. Was it Matic that got to it, Natasha? Couldn't really see it, and I was concentrating on this one. Elimination. Yeah. I love it when that happens. I really do. When you get a little team like Northampton knocking out Liverpool and things like that. Yeah, I love upsets. That's why I love the FA Cup. I mean, my team, Kidderminster Harriers, was so unlucky against West Ham United. So unlucky. You know, we were literally 5-6 seconds away from probably the biggest FA Cup history. You know, well, it would have been, you know, because there were 6 leagues that divided the two. And we were 5-6 seconds away from knocking West Ham out of the FA Cup. But there you go. Football's a cruel game, and it's being very, very cruel to the Blades fans right now, because Nottingham Forest have won a throw-in. Colbeck's going to take it inside their own half, and it looks like we're going to get another substitution by Nottingham Forest with 17 minutes to go. Steve Cooper still got that worried look on his face. It looks like Davis is going to come on shortly. Throw's have been taken up towards halfway line. It's another throw for Nottingham Forest. A few more seconds wasted. They go all the way back to Samba with a throw. Samba smashes it left-footed downfield over the halfway line. 73 minutes on the clock, and it's headed all the way back to the Blades keeper. 17 minutes to go. He's just got to smash that downfield. Get on with it. Don't. He's your team are 3-2 down. I don't know what the Blades goalkeeper was thinking there, because he literally just stood on the ball. He might have been waiting for space, but He just wasted a few more seconds, and at this stage, every second is vital. Every single second counts, and every single second is getting closer for Sheffield United to be spending another year in the Championship, out of top flight football. With Nottingham Forest out on the far right hand side. Forest on the halfway line. They go backwards with it, playing it safe. Down the right hand side, knocked up over the top. Studio football, yeah, do you know what? It's not a bad game. It's not a great spectacle. There's been long periods where it's been quite scrappy, but it is quite difficult conditions because the wind is blowing. The rain has been torrential at times, and now here comes Sheffield United breaking down the right hand side, tries to get the crossing, nice little back heel with the number 2, steps into the penalty area, he's got 2 trying forward, it's in the back of the net, it's in the back of the net from 2 yards out, oh my goodness me, and it's 2-1 on the night, it's 3-3, and the Sheffield United fans are going ballistic, they cannot believe it, they've come from a goal down in this second half, and now they lead by 2-1, it is 3-3, this is going to go all the way to the wire. Johnson with his hands on his hips, shakes his head, he can't believe it, the Nottingham Forest fans can't believe it, oh my goodness me, silence apart from the Blades fans. Let's have a look at that again, down the near left hand side, faffing around with it on the halfway line, good break, down the right hand side by the number 2, nice little cheeky back heel, takes it to the byline, slips past Colbeck, and then from 3 yards out, left-footed into the back of the net. From 3 yards out, you're not going to miss that. But I tell you what, it was all about the build-up. Fleck with a finish, but it was all about the build-up down the right-hand side. My goodness me, what a beautiful piece of play by the number 2 for the Blades. And it's game on. It is game on. This could go to extra time and penalties, guys. This is going to go all the way. The next team that scores this is going to get the winner. Oh, was it Baldock? I thought it was. Yeah, oh, number 2, yeah, and then Fleck put it in, yeah. Yeah, number 4. Baldock with a build-up and Fleck with a finish. There you go. Baldock with a build-up and Fleck with a finish. Scott McKenna, the Scottishman, got booked during all of that malarkey going on there for Nottingham Forest. Probably just giving it a little bit of that because we didn't see any fouls or any challenges. It is game on with 14 minutes to go. Oh my goodness me, Nottingham Forest were 2 goals in front and they've thrown away that 2-goal advantage in this second half. They've just sat back and defended too deep. They've been very, very scrappy in the middle of the park. For most of the second half, what have I said, guys? That they can't string 2 passes together. Sam Surridge is coming off. Keenan Davis is coming on. So off goes Surridge. In the first leg, Surridge was probably one of my best players, being honest. But he's making way, and Davis is going to replace him in the 77th minute. There we go. 13 minutes to go, plus any injury time. We haven't really had any injuries in the second half. We had a few in the first, none in the second. And here come, oh my goodness me, it was whipped in from the right-hand side of the penalty area, on the edge of the area, towards the back post, and then a left-footed shot by the Blades, just skippering over the top of the crossbar. He would have been off. He was off. Linesman didn't flag for it though. Came off the inside of his leg, coming in on the back post, the number 29. And it was almost 3-1. The same scoreline that Nottingham Forest led by in the first half. At the end of the first half, they were 3-1 up on aggregate. It's now 3-3. Game on. Here comes Spence down the right hand side, tries to get a good cross, and it was along the floor, and then it's been put out by Robinson. It's going to be a throw-in down by the corner flag to Nottingham Forest. 12 minutes to go. It's a throw-in to Forest. They've got to make it count now. What was that? Oh, Maguire was still at Sheffield. I know, right? They don't need him right now. They don't need him. Oh, and a back pass, really wild by Forest, has just gone straight past Samba Luckily it wasn't on target. Let's have a look at that again. Terrible back pass, left footed, straight past Samba, and he's gone out for a corner kick. What was he thinking then? Oh my goodness me. I tell you what, that was lucky that wasn't on target, because that would have been one of the own goals of the season. Nottingham Forest all over the shop, haven't got a clue what they're doing right now. And rightly so, the Nottingham Forest fans are biting their nails. It's a corner kick to Sheffield United. In it comes. Header comes in, cleared onto the edge of the area. Still with Sheffield United, down by this right hand side corner flag. Nottingham Forest just... I'm lost for words. They are playing so bad for a team that have performed so well at home this season, especially in the second half of the season. You know, they haven't... Their last 10 games, they were undefeated at home. And they're just playing like they're bottom of the league at the moment. Right-footed into the penalty area, and it's over the top of everybody. And that's going to go out. Is it down by the corner flag? Can he keep it in? Championship, my friend. Championship. I know. Honestly, this is nuts. I can't believe that Nottingham Forest are playing this badly. Shots in the second half. Sheffield United 7, Forest 1. 63% of the possession is going to Sheffield United. Onto the back post, and Samba collects inside his 6-yard box. Tries to get on with it, rolls it out down this near left-hand side. Here comes Davis on the ball, trying to break forward. Big, strong lad, the number 9. Takes on one midfielder, takes on the defender. Tries to take it to the byline, tries to get the cross in. Header clearance on the front post. Good run by Davis there. The super sub's just come on. Still Forest, and they've won a corner down on this near left-hand side. They need a response. Natasha, take care, darling. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate all your support. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Enjoy the rest of your week, and hopefully we'll see you again very, very soon. It's a corner kick to Nottingham Forest out on the left-hand side. These corners have been few and far between for Nottingham Forest today. Unlike Sheffield United, who have had them by the bucket load. Right footed towards front post. It takes a deflection, goes behind, and it's gone out for a goal kick. Forest all over the shop. Oh, crazy. I know, mate. I wish Kidderminster Harriers were in the league. Never mind the blooming Premier League. You know, they're down in the National League North, and, you know, no disrespect to, you know, a lot of the teams down there, but some of the grounds are like a Sunday League ground, you know. Liverpool still leading away from home at St Mary's by 2-1. Coming from behind. Well, it's a carbon copy of what's happened here today. So far, into the final 8.5 minutes we go of normal time. It's going to go all the way to the wire. Sheffield United, downfield. Header back over the halfway line. Sheffield United pick it up on the halfway line. Out on this left-hand side. Did Colbeck win the throw? What's the referee going to give? They need to make their decisions a lot quicker. Liverpool making 2 substitutions. And it's a throw-in, Sheffield United. They lay it back to the centre-back. Up over the halfway line. Here come the boys in black once again. Good challenge. Throw-in though. Where's he going? The throw-in was down here. Sheffield United stealing some yards there. And the referee has pulled him back now. Throwing down the right hand side. They've thrown it away. I really don't understand the mentality of Nottingham Forest in the second half. I don't know what Steve Cooper said to them at half time, but whatever he did say to them, it's a little, it is sort of almost like the, you know, last week, isn't it? Because Nottingham Forest were fantastic in the first half, and Sheffield United were fantastic in the second half last week. And then it's been almost exactly the same. Nottingham Forest didn't really dominate the first half, but they did look the better of the two teams. But in the second half, it's been all Sheffield United. And now Worrell wallops it downfield into the final third. It's gone out for a throw-in. They've given the ball away far too cheaply in the second half. Into the final 6 minutes we go. Nottingham Forest. Honestly, if kills me to say it, but if United score now, that's it. Forest are gone. I can't see them because they haven't created any chances in the second half. They don't look lethal enough in the middle of the park. Never mind in the final third. I tell you what, I think a lot of teams would pull off a shock result against Man U at the moment. Because they're another team that can't tell their arse from their elbow. And I followed Man U for years, but they really can't tell their arse from their elbow. Samba left-footed downfield, up over the halfway line it goes. Davis on the ball. He's got Colbeck down to the left-hand side. Davis picks it up, centre of the field. Big strong lad. He tries to play it. He just played it a fraction too late. And Sheffield United steal it back. It's been headed back. Right-footed clearance, downfield. Colbeck in with a challenge. Southampton were leading, now trailing at home at St Mary's. He should be into the last 5 minutes of that game as well. Oh, absolutely. Oh, and a chance there. Oh, it was crossed in by Davis out on the left-hand side, along the floor towards the penalty area. Good square ball. And then a right-footed shot. He swiped at it. The defender managed to get in the way. Davis, good cross from the left-hand side. But it's gone behind, and it is going to be a corner kick to Forest. Lolly's gone over to take it. Will he be a super sub for Nottingham Forest with 4.5 minutes to go? They've got to pile those red shirts forwards. Get ready, in it comes. Centre of the it's a free header, and he put it well over the crossbar. From 9 yards out, centre of the goal, and it's headed over the crossbar, and Steve Cooper walks away in disgust. He can't believe that his number 7 just missed that. And the Nottingham Forest fans look really worried. They've got their hands over their faces. Some of them are clapping, trying to give their team that last bit of boost to steal it right at the death. Can one of these two fantastic teams do exactly that and steal it at the death? No, there'll never be another one. You're probably talking another 300-400 years before you'll get another Alex Folkes. And Davis doing well on the edge of the area. Left-footed shot. He tried to make the space. He did make the space. But Nottingham Forest still on the attack. On the edge of the area. Far right-hand side. Chipped into the penalty area. Another header. And it's about 30 yards over the crossbar. Oh, man. He should have just let the cross come in. Good play. I'll tell you what, since Davis has come on, he's only been on the pitch about 10 minutes, 12 minutes, and he's causing all sorts of problems to the United back four. Let's have a look at that again. Cross comes in. Yeah, man, he should have just left it. Awful, awful. Yep. Well, Klopp, yeah, I mean, Klopp's a great manager. Will he be a Ferguson? Only time will tell. Yeah, absolutely. I love that Cola Fanta. Right foot across into the penalty area. Squares the ball. Here come the Blades once again. Down by the right-hand side, by the corner flag, with the number 8. Tries to get a cross in. Free inside the penalty area. Oh, he fluffs it. His shot from around the penalty spot. I think the offside flag went up, but another good chance. It did go up out on this right-hand side, but Blades once again coming centimetres away from going through. I haven't even looked at the Europa tomorrow, being honest with you. I haven't, my friend. I really haven't. See if anybody else puts their predictions in the live chat. That'd be cool. Guys, what do you think about tomorrow? Here come Nottingham Forest. Well cut out. Great defending by... He's sprinting off down the middle of the field. Here come Blades. 3 on 3. 4 on 4. Right hand side. 19 yards out. Tries to put it in. Right footed. And then it's cleared from inside the penalty area. Davis with a turn. Plays it out onto the left hand side. Lolly trying to chase it down. And it's a right footed clearance. End to end stuff now as we have the final 1.5 minutes. Racing forward. Bulldog down the right hand side onto the edge of the area. He gives it away. Loses it. End-to-end stuff as we go into the final minute of this game. Can one of these two great teams steal it at the death? Nottingham Forest now and now on the halfway line with the Blades, and then they put it wildly out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in on the halfway line as we go into the final minute of this game. 3-3 on aggregate on the night. It is 2-1 to Sheffield United, who were trailing by a 0-0. They've come out in this second half and they have really gone to town on Forest. It's a throw-in. Last 30 seconds. Colback's going to take it. 30 yards from goal. Out on the left-hand side. Davis. Colback picks it up. And now it's cleared downfield by United. Inside the centre circle. Very scrappy in the middle of the park. Down this right hand side, get ready for that final countdown. It looks like it's going to go all the way to the wire. Right footed clearance, and it goes all the way to Samba. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and there's a foul there. We've had the 90 minutes. What is that fourth official going to give? He holds up his board and he gives 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and it's a free kick 35 yards from the Nottingham Forest goal. Real danger for them here. United have just got to smash it into that penalty area and hope that it falls to and Joe Worrell picks up a yellow card for that challenge. They've just got to hope that it falls to a black shirt, and if it does, we've got 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Just going to get this free kick done. Still Southampton trail, right footed into the penalty area. Good header clearance from the penalty spot. Nottingham Forest flicking it on. United pick it up. 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. Edge of the penalty area with United. Right footed shot. Hits the back of the defender. Davis picks it up. Trying to bring it away. With Davis now. Steps past one challenge. Steps past the second. He needs some support. He lays it back to Colback. Out onto the far right hand side with Forest still. Come on, they're faffing around with it. 50 seconds to go. Wins the free kick deep inside their own half, but it is a free kick to Nottingham Forest. They take it quickly out on the right hand side on the halfway line with Forest. 40 seconds of the added 2 minutes to go. We are almost there. Forest looking to take it all the way to the wire. It's with Samba. He's just taking his time. Samba's bringing it up towards halfway line. Left footed out onto the far right hand side. Flicked on. Lolly was chasing it down. Edge of the area. With Forest, chance here now. Later out, he's got an overlay. 3 waiting. Chipped into the penalty area. On towards the back post. Davis goes to lay it back. He does. Right footed shot comes in. Takes a wicked deflection with 5 seconds to go. And it looks like we're going to get a corner kick to Nottingham Forest. We've had the added 2 minutes. Oh my goodness me. Drama right at the end here. Can Nottingham Forest with a corner kick steal it? It was headed out. Just chuck everybody forward. Get the goalkeeper up, Nottingham Forest. Go for broke. It's going to be the last kick of the 92 minutes. Left footed. In it comes towards the front post. Good clearance. It's going to be another corner kick. Is the referee going to let it be taken? Let it be taken. No, he's not let it be taken. Oh my goodness me. So it has gone to the wire. Oh my goodness me. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is crazy. At one point, Nottingham Forest had a 2-goal advantage with 45 minutes to play. They threw it away in the second half, and now we're going to go to extra time. We're going to reset that clock at the top to 0 for all of you. and we've got another 30 minutes to come. Wow, oh wow, oh wow. Guys, don't go anywhere. Do not go anywhere. Sarah's going to reset that. I'm just going to quickly nip off to the gentleman's. Go and grab yourself a drink. Go to the toilet. Do whatever you've got to do. But make sure you're back in the next 3-4 minutes. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, guys. Okay, we've got another 30 minutes. How cool is that? Boom, 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 boom. We're just about to kick off. They're just doing the toss. Are they giving a toss? Yes, they are. 29 amazing people still in the room. Come on, guys. Are you ready for this? It hasn't finished yet. It hasn't finished yet. Still got another 30 minutes to go. Extra time, because this is finished on the screen, doesn't it? It just... Okay, so it's going to be Sheffield United that get us underway in the first half of the extra time. They're shooting towards the goal to my left-hand side, which means obviously Nottingham Forest are going to my right-hand side. Another 30 minutes. This is still anybody's. I've got a scary, you know, I've got a sneaky suspicion that United are going to win this. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Fleck's going to get us underway. And the Nottingham fans there, they're still... Well, at least, I'll tell you what, both sets of fans are getting their money's worth, aren't they? So we've got an extra 30 minutes of football, and tickets aren't cheap nowadays. Come on then, ref, get on with it. Michael Oliver, the man in the middle. This could go all the way to penalties. It has to be, and will be decided tonight. Craig is off. Crazy is off, sorry. Crazy is off. Take care, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. I hope training goes well. Stay safe, don't get injured, you know, have a cracking Wednesday, and we'll see you then. So we are underway for the second half. Now, what did both sets of managers say to their players? Because they did get a few minutes there just to discuss tactics and things like that with them, and take on some fluids, refresh themselves, who will come out the stronger in this extra time. And it's the Blades down the left hand side. It's a good ball through, but it's too strong and it's gone all the way through for a goal kick for Samba. Gibbs White trying to play it through the back of that Forest defence. Tiger plays. Great to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a terrific Tuesday so far. Who is everybody going for on this one? James. Yes, our James is in the room. How you doing, James? I hope you've had a terrific Tuesday so far. I hope your Tuesday's going better than Nottingham Forest, because they were already through come half time today, but a game of football is 2 halves and they just didn't perform in the second half and got punished. Left footed downfield, 1 minute and 30 seconds gone in this extra time. The Tiger plays, no problem. Tiger plays in the house. I like that name actually, that's really cool. Gav, how you doing, bro? Great to see you. Oh, and a right footed shot from inside the penalty area on the near post, but it's an easy save for Samba, but he did strike it well. It was on the halfway line, right footed, just about beat the offside trap. Smashed it on the turn, right footed, a great strike there. And that would have been some goal to win it for Sheffield United. Gav, what a game we've had here, mate, I tell you. Forest were 3-1 up on aggregate at half time. And now it's 3-3. They threw it away, Gav. They threw it away, mate. Oh, thank you so much, James. Really do appreciate that, my friend. How's my Tuesday? It's been really good. It's been pretty busy. Sarah's been out all day, so I've been sat editing a video for our travel channel, Travel Tour Taste. So that went up tonight just before the game went up. So when we finish this game, we'll get over to the travel channel and see how that new video's doing. So I've been editing and Sarah's been out helping her daughter today. So yeah, busy day, but a constructive one and a good one. And a cracking game to finish the day off with. Yeah, who says that? Flopper, come on, Nottingham. Nottingham are on the attack down the left hand side into the final third. He's got space in the middle of the park. Good square ball. 28 yards from goal, 25 yards from goal. Plays it out onto the right hand side. Spence picks it up. Can Spence get that crossing? Tries to take it to the byline. He needs some support out on this near right hand side. Lays it back to the edge of the area, but well defended by the Blades, and the Blades can bring it clear out on this near left hand side. It's it left footed. Couldn't get the clearance in. But the Blades do have a throw out on this left-hand side in line with their own penalty area. Both sets of fans have made a fair bit of noise inside this stadium today, which is great. And I do believe that all of those, I can actually down this right-hand side, I can see a few empty seats. So I reckon there is got to be about 30,000 inside City Ground today. Yay, we're back up to 2,070. Thank you so much to all of you that have subscribed to the channel already, and those of you that haven't, please do. It doesn't cost you anything, it is completely free, and we really do appreciate it. So it's a free kick now, which they take short. No, they're referee, yeah. Sheffield United, I don't know whether Sheffield United want to go all the way through to penalties, but they are slowing the game down a bit. There's still 25 minutes to go, 10 minutes left of this first half of extra time. Bloxburg, hello my friend, thank you so much for being here on this terrific Tuesday evening or morning or afternoon. Where are you in the world, Bloxburg? Do tell us. And who are you shouting for this evening? Colbeck up towards Spence. Captain plays it down the right hand side, nicely cut out. Here come the boys in black. Oh, it takes a wicked deflection, goes all the way back to Samba, inside his goal. I feel one goal, whoever scores will win this. And here come Forrest, racing forward, he's got room out to the right hand side, makes the wrong decision, goes inside, now will he play it to the right? He does, crossed into the penalty area, shot comes in, and a great save on the front post. So in extra time, both teams have had the chance to get their noses in front in extra time. But two great saves on the near post by either goalkeeper has made all the difference so far. He puts his hands to his head. That was a great chance. Good bit of play by Nottingham Forest down the right hand side. and then Spence getting the cross in. England shouting for Sheffield. Excellent. I like it. I like it. Thank you, Bloxburg. Yep, we live down in Bournemouth. We are neutral, but I am sort of hoping that Nottingham Forest may do it. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. But I am completely neutral. Both teams have, I mean, I want to say they both played very well. They both matched each other. Okay, shots so far in this game. 10 for Nottingham Forest, 17 for Sheffield United. And at the moment, possession-wise, 55% of the possession goes to Sheffield United. Sheffield United have had 5 shots on target. Nottingham Forest have had 2 on target. And the Sheffield United manager, Heckingbottom, was lucky not to see a red card in the first half. But he only got a yellow, and, you know, it is what it is. Here comes Sheffield on the edge of the penalty area. He's got to run a good ball out to the right hand side. Can he get the cross in? Wins the corner. Colbeck putting that out for a corner. So it's a corner kick to Sheffield United out on the far right hand side. What can the boys in black do with this? Fleck's going to go over to take this corner. How many black shirts have we got in that penalty area? Robinson's making himself known inside that 18-yard box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black shirts waiting. It's going to be an in-swinger. In-swinging corner kick from Fleck out on the far left. In it comes. Centre of the goal. 6-yard box. Bit of pushing and shoving, and the header goes over the crossbar, and it's out for a goal kick. Sometimes we do get Premier Sports, Gav. Sometimes we don't. What I'd have to do is maybe go on afterwards and see what they've got lined up on there and see if I can get it. But it all depends, because we're meant to be filming at around 5 o'clock. So if I can get that put back an hour for the travel channel, we're going to a restaurant and we're going to film inside the restaurant on Saturday night. So I'm not sure. We had got Sunderland against Wycombe for Saturday, 3 o'clock kickoff, but because this other job's come up on Saturday night, but we'd have to leave here at 5. If I could get the driver to leave at 6, then we may be able to do it. But we're going to play it by ear. I'm going to text him tomorrow and see what we can do on that front. But tomorrow we have got Northampton Town against Mansfield Town, and then on Friday Inverness Caledonian Thistle against St Johnstone. So we've got some really good games coming up. That's the one that we can sometimes get it on. Right, here come Nottingham Forest on the halfway line, down that right hand side. Good ball. Can he keep it in? His first touch is going to let him down. Yep, and it goes behind for a goal kick. We've only got 6 minutes left of this first half of extra time. It is 3-3 on aggregate, with Sheffield United leading by 2-1 on the night, scoring 2 goals in the second half. Nottingham Forest putting themselves 2 goals to the good in that first half. Fondringham is going to take the goal kick for United. Yeah, he's taking all the time in the world. I think United are looking for that penalty shootout, you know. Left-footed, downfield, over the halfway line. Too hard. A lot of scrappy play. They're giving the ball away. Goal kick goes all the way out for a throw-in on the halfway line, out on the far right-hand side to Nottingham Forest, Gav says. Jamsall's going to the rugby. Okay, well, I might... What time's that kick-off, Gav? I'll get Sarah to have a look. Might be able to do that if it's a little bit earlier, you know. It'd be great if it was before 3 o'clock, because then we wouldn't have to change the driver. Say driver, it's his restaurant that we're going to film in, so. But hopefully we should be able to, because that would be awesome. Rangers against Hearts, absolutely. Throw in to Sheffield United on the halfway line, out on the far right hand side. Final 5 minutes we are into in this first half of extra time. This could go to penalties. We've had 1 chance from either team in extra time. Good chances, it must be said. and 2 cracking saves as well. There's a challenge there, and it's going to be a free kick to Nottingham Forest out on the far left. That is 3 o'clock, so we would still have to try and change our driver. Okay, we'll have to have a look at that. I won't know until I text him tomorrow, I'd say. So it's Samba with the goal kick, well, the free kick, 20 yards back from the halfway line. Left-footed clearance downfield. Free kick's been taken. Davis picks it up down that left-hand side. He's been very influential, Davis, since he's come on. That was a good substitution. He should have played him from the beginning, Nottingham Forest, being honest with you. He's a big, tall, strong lad. And now Nottingham Forest have won a free kick about 25 yards back. Danger for the Blades. Is this the moment that all Nottingham Forest fans have been praying for since the end of the first half? Can they get their noses back in front on aggregate and equal on the night? It's about 27 yards out on the left hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red shirts inside that 18-yard box. It needs a killer delivery and it needs a beautiful finish. It's going to be right footed in swinger. In it comes towards the back post, over the head of everybody, and that's going to go out for a goal kick. Can he catch it? There's a foul there. And it's going to be a free kick. McKenna just couldn't get to it. And another wasted chance by Nottingham Forest. Such a shame, because they played so well in the first half. They played really well in the first leg as well. And just this the second half and the 13 minutes we've had here, just been really scrappy. They've wasted a couple of corners. They've wasted a couple of free kicks now. Got to make those set pieces count, Nottingham Forest. They really have to. As it stands, it's 3-3 with 2 minutes of extra time in the first half to go. And this, I can see this going to penalties. And I hate penalties. That's going to be mental. Throw in and a 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓷𝓷𝓰. Neither was Sarah. I don't know what time it is now. 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock. That's alright. We don't normally eat till about 11 anyway. Oh, it's a good cross. Squares the ball from the left hand side. But Samba collects, diving down to his left, and collects on the edge of his 6-yard box. Nice bit of play, but he just couldn't find that killer pass in the final third for the Blades. Beat the offside trap though. Great bit of play. Took it to the byline, left foot across by the number 29, and Samba had that covered all the way, every day. Minute and 20 seconds to go. On the halfway line, another free kick. A lot of breaks in play at the moment, guys. That's why I'm, 1 minute to go. Free kick just inside United half. They go backwards with it, Nottingham Forest, as we go into the final minute of the first half of extra time. Why did they go backwards? They had a chance to wallop it onto the edge of the area, Nottingham Forest, and they went backwards with that free kick. I don't understand that negative play. I really don't. Frustrates me. Flopper, they're playing really negative at the moment. They've just gone all the way back to Samba again. 30 seconds to go at the end of this first half, and we've got a player down now. Who's that for the Blades? That is a massive snag. I hadn't thought about that one as well. So it's too dangerous for us, because even if we said to him, come at 6 o'clock at the latest, 30 minutes plus penalties, plus a little bit of a break, plus injuries, I think it's just going to be too much of a risk. Like, this one. I didn't think this one would go, especially when Forest went 1-0 up in the first half and made it 3-1 on aggregate. I didn't see the Blades coming back, but they came flying out the blocks at the start of the second half, and they've just counteracted each other, both teams at the moment, on every part of the pitch. It's going to be a free kick to Samba. We've still got a break in play. Samba's going to take it. He's about 28 yards outside of his goal. Yep, we've had the added 15 minutes. We're into injury time at the end of the first half of extra time on the halfway line inside the centre circle with Nottingham Forest just playing it amongst the back four, being very patient. Right footed now, out onto the far left hand side. Good ball, takes a deflection. It's going to be a corner kick right at the end. Oh, he's not going to let it be taken. He did that again, and Steve Cooper's going absolutely crazy. He's like, what? The Nottingham Forest fans can't believe it. He did it at the end of normal time, Michael Oliver. There might be a little bit of favouritism going on here for Sheffield United, because at the end of the first half, the end of the 90 minutes, it was a corner, and he didn't let them take it. And now he's done exactly the same with Nottingham Forest again. He should have let that corner be taken. So, they're going to grab a quick drink. It's going to be literally 1 minute, and they're going to change ends, swapping over. And I do remember that I think that it's going to be Nottingham Forest to get us underway in the second half. We are 15 minutes away from penalties. At the end of the first half, I never thought that we would see this moment and that I would say that. But both managers have got to start thinking now who's going to take it. They've got to make the substitutions for the penalty kicks as well, because there might be somebody still on the bench that needs to take a penalty here today. So I know, Flopper, honestly, that is pretty disgusting. I mean, the fans weren't happy about it. Steve Cooper wasn't happy about it. And in all honesty, I think Michael Oliver's a bit of a twat on the best of his days. Again, referees trying to make it about them instead of the game and the players. But yeah, it was a great break down the left-hand side. Oh, we're just having a look at that goal as well, the Johnson goal in the 19th minute. An absolute cracker. They were 3-1 up then. And then great play once again down the right-hand side, muscling the defender off the ball. Takes it to the byline, gets the cross in. Simple tap in, right-footed. Gibbs White, 47 minutes, 2 minutes into that second half. And they continued from there. Another bit of Baldrick down the right-hand side again. Both goals coming from that right-hand side, and then sliding in was Fleck from 2 yards out, left-footed into the back of the net, making it 2-1 on the night. And 3-3, and there it is, the Sheffield United fans going crazy when that second goal went in. So, 15 minutes away from penalties. Tell me what you think is going to happen in this final 15 minutes. Let me know what you think in the live chat, guys. If you want to join in the live chat, all you got to do, hit the subscribe button, wait 1 minute, computer will reset itself, and it is going to be Nottingham Forest to get us underway in the second half. They're shooting and attacking the goal to my left-hand side, which means the All Blacks, not the rugby team, the New Zealand rugby team, are attacking the goal to my right-hand side. And straight away, we've got a throw-in to United down on this near right-hand side, 10 yards back from the halfway line. Steve Cooper pacing up and down. He looks pretty concerned, but it does look as if both teams now are sort of settling for penalties. Who's that? No. Oh, a football app. I'm with you. Okay, I thought you gave the name to that. Nottingham Forest breakthrough, 3-on-2. Good play. Out onto the right hand side. He's got space. He plays it. Gets the 1-2 back. Right footed shot, and he couldn't get the power on it. Oh, Lolly, man. Lolly. Played a beautiful 1-2 inside the penalty area. Lolly fell on the floor as he hit the ball. It hit his shin and just rolled into the goalkeeper's arms. And Sheffield United survive a little scare there, because at one point in that final third it was 3-on-2, and here come Nottingham Forest down the right hand side once again. Spence racing forward, 3 red shirts in the penalty area. Can he pick one out? Right footed shot, oh, and it's straight at the goalkeeper from 13 yards out. What a chance there for Johnson. He smashed it on the volley from 12 yards out, but it was straight down the goalkeeper's throat and into his arms. Beautiful connection. Did really well from 13 yards out. It was a good pass. And there we go. We just see Lolly's mess there. Fantastic. 46 amazing people in the house. Thank you so much. 48 of you now. Come on. And I tell you what, start of this second half of extra time, it's been all Nottingham Forest, which we haven't seen since the end of the first half. So And down, I think this is tactical again. Down goes the Sheffield United goalkeeper. And he's calling on because Nottingham Forest have started this second half much the stronger team. And I think this is just tactical. United goalkeeper's down. He's called the trainers on. We're going to get a stop in play. He's pointing to his left ankle, but he's just trying to stretch it out. Just trying to stretch it out. We are going to get a couple of Sheffield United substitutes. They're starting to think about those penalties. And Baldock goes off. Ben Osborne comes on to Englishman for Englishman. Ben Osborne is off and Baldock goes off. Awful ref. It's Michael Oliver. What do you expect? Yeah. Honestly, and another substitution by Sheffield United, guys. 18 minutes in, we've still got this stop in play because the goalkeeper's down. They're just taking the sting out of the game now, Sheffield United. So this is all tactical now. Yep, Fleck goes off. Connor comes on. So off goes the Scot. On comes an Irishman. Fleck is off and Connor is on. Fleck, the scorer of the second goal for Sheffield United. I'm surprised at that because if it goes to penalties, I would have thought they'd have wanted Fleck to take one, being honest. So I'm completely surprised at that. Maybe he doesn't like taking penalties. But the goal scorer that's managed to get them this far has gone off. So 2 fresh pairs of legs with 11 minutes to go in this game. Second leg semi-final. 3-3 on the night. 2-1 Sheffield United away from home. Nottingham Forest need their fans to be the 12th player here today. It's gone up. We're back underway. It's back with the keeper for United. Left-footed into the centre circle. Forest win the header. Header back over into the final third. Both sets of teams now looking very, very tired indeed. Out on this left-hand side with the left back. Plays it down the left-hand channel. Davis picks it up on the halfway line. Causing all sorts of problems, Davis. Goes through 1 tackle. Goes through 2. Goes through 3. Lays it off to the right-hand side. 4 to aim for. Right-footed cross comes in. Oh, and it's behind everybody. Nottingham Forest wasting another cracking chance. It was a good cross. And I tell you what, Davis skipped through 3 defenders there and then played it out to his right hand side, and then the cross came in from the right hand side. He had all the time in the world to pick somebody out, tried to get it to Davis on the penalty spot. Davis tried a cheeky little back heel, didn't make the connection, and it's going to be a throw in. Basham's going to take it down this right hand side. Basham with a throw up towards the halfway line, flicked on towards the centre circle. Forest win it back. Space on the right hand side. They've got to get somebody down that right hand flank. Racing forward with Spence down the right hand side. He needs some support. He needs a little bit of help down that right hand flank. Come on, somebody there for Nottingham Forest. Now down towards the corner flag. Can they get the cross in? Lays it back. Cross does come in. It's cleared on the front post. Headed away up towards the centre circle. Nottingham Forest pick it up down the right hand side. Once again, trying to keep it in, and they've won a throw. Nottingham Forest have got a throw. 40 yards down the right hand side. Take it quickly. A little bit of urgency now with Forest. Oh, that's nasty, and we could see a card here. Could see a card here. And it's going to be Forest to pick up a yellow card. He's got the yellow out. Who's that? It's Cook. Picks up a yellow card. It was on the halfway line. And who was it? Was that Gibbs White pulling away from him there? I think Gibbs White was just pulling away. And then he chopped his legs down. Cook, yeah, from behind. Cook's lucky. He could have got a red for that, you know, guys. Honestly, could have got a red. Steve Cook, yellow card, number 27. It's a free kick just inside. It was Gibbs White that went down. Gibbs White is limping away. Right, on the halfway line, free kick. Left-footed towards the back post. Edge of the penalty area, over the head of everybody. And Colbeck lets it run out for a throw-in on the corner flag to Nottingham Forest. 8 minutes to go, then penalties. And it looks like we're going to get another substitution by Sheffield United. Barry, hello my friend. Great to see you, Barry. Thank you so much for being here, Barry. Thank you to everybody as well. What a game this has been, and we are only 8 minutes away from penalties, Barry. My goodness me, Nottingham Forest were 1-0 up in the first half, and they led by a goal to nil at half-time as well, which meant 3-1 to them on aggregate. But in the second half, they were non-existent. Sheffield United coming back and scoring 2 goals, and now lead by 2-1 from that second half. Perfect display. Throw into Nottingham Forest, out on the right-hand side, with Wall, the captain for Forest. Grabbing an extra couple of steps forward. It's flicked on, but it's going to go all the way through for a goal kick with 7 minutes to go. I don't know what you guys think about penalties, but I hate them. Just don't let an Englishman take a penalty. They're bloody useless. Go on, Gers. Go on, Gers. Yep. What I'll probably do is have that Europa League as a secondary like I did tonight with Liverpool. So our main feature game tomorrow night is Northampton Town against Mansfield Town. That is a playoff. Second leg, and on the other screen I'll probably have that Europa game. Out on this right hand side with Sheffield United. We will get a bit of added time at the end of this 15 minutes because we have had a few injuries. Still with Sheffield United. United out on the far left hand side, 33 yards from goal. Plays it infield. 4 black shirts in advance. 30 yards from goal. Right footed shot. It's gone along the floor and it's gone all the way out, and it's wide with 6 minutes to go. Frankfurt versus Rangers. Well, you know I want to win, of course. Yep, well I'll have that on as a secondary, my friend, so we'll keep everybody up to date with that. And the little white box that you see at the top of the screen, that brings you all the goals as and when they go in from around the world. Corner kick, left footed, back post, Sheffield United. Still bouncing around on the edge of the 6-yard box. Header comes in. Shot comes in. Oh, and it's cleared. What a save on the goal line by the goalkeeper. And Samba keeps them in it. Oh, my goodness me. It was a volley from 3 yards out. And Samba just got enough on it. And I thought that Sheffield United had done it then. And now here come Nottingham Forest breaking down the right-hand side. Over the halfway line. Out on the right-hand side. 2 inside the box. 3 inside the box. Skips past 1 defender. Tees up a left-footed shot, and it's gone all the way through, and it's gone wide, and it's gone out for a goal kick. Lolly just couldn't get that one on target. I think he was in 2 minds because he had 3 in the penalty area to aim for. No. They're just when it's a cup, like 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 beat Man United last season. Look at that, he's 4 yards out, headed in and around the 6-yard box. It drops kindly to him, he smashes it on the turn, and I'll tell you what, Samba has just kept his team in this tie with 4.5 minutes to go. So both teams have had chances in extra time to put this game to bed. It's back with Samba, he rolls it out onto the far right, picked up by the right back. Right footed downfield over the halfway line. On the halfway line, left footed. Here come, and the goalkeeper Samba comes to the edge of his penalty area and takes the ball out of danger and lays it off to his full back. Oh, and another silly pass. Put it out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in now. Nottingham Forest have done that far too often in this game. Just easy passes, and they've just played them out for throwing. They've given it straight back to the opposition. A lot of the play Nottingham Forest have handed United on a plate tonight. They really have. Too many mistakes in the Forest side, and that'll give Steve Cooper something to work on before the weekend. So yep, they've given the ball away far too cheaply. Throw in to Forest, all the way back to Samba. 3.5 minutes to go. Left footed downfield by Samba. United win the header inside centre circle. United give it straight back to Forest inside their own half, out onto the far right hand side with Forest, red and white shirts, trying to make some space in the middle of the park, failing to do so. Now it's played out down that right wing. touches it over the top of the defence, and it's been laid all the way back to United's keeper, who smashes it left-footed downfield. Bit scrappy again, but here come Forest breaking down the right-hand side. 3 to aim for on the edge of the 18-yard box. 25 yards from goal. Can he get the cross in? Cross comes in, over hit, and it's going to go all the way through for a throw-in. Can he keep that in? The right back for United keeps it in, plays it infield, up towards the centre circle they go. Out onto the near right-hand side, still with United. Boys in black. Good ball from right to left, stretching that back four of Forest. Racing forward, crossed into the penalty area, across the face of the 6-yard box, and all the way through. Gibbs White just couldn't make contact. It was hard, low, across the 4 from the left-hand side. Gibbs White just missed it from about 5-6 yards out of the goal, and another chance wasted. 2 minutes to go, plus whatever that fourth official gives at the end of this 30 minutes of extra time. And we've got a substitution there, and James Garner's gone off, and on comes Cafu. Cafu is on, and Garner goes off. Garner's been pretty poor tonight. A couple of corners from Garner, and they've been diabolical. So that's probably a good move. I wouldn't trust him to take a penalty tonight. Garner, normally a good player, but he's just been all out of sorts and out of form. We're back underway, minute and 30 seconds to go, plus injury time. Left-footed. Colback's got it in the centre of the park, plays it out wide, good ball from Colback. Got a runner down the right-hand side, he plays the wrong ball again. Nottingham Forest, he had a player out on the right, he decided to cut infield and gives the ball straight back to United. Into the final minute we go. Space down this right-hand side. Here come United, 20 yards from goal. 2 running into the penalty area, comes in, good headed clearance on the edge of the 6-yard box. Spence clears it up towards halfway line. Knocked back in. Colback clears it, left-footed. Davis under a bit of trouble in the middle of the park. And then a left-footed clearance, 40 seconds to go. What is that fourth official going to give, guys? Is it going to get a penalties? I'm feeling it is. And the fans look really, really worried. Nottingham Forest have only got themselves to blame if it goes to penalties and they go out. 1 minute till penalties, says Metz. Yep. 15 seconds now, Metz. Metz, thank you so much for being here, my friend. Great to see you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've had the extra 30 minutes. What is that fourth official going to give? He holds up his board and he gives another 2 minutes. 2 minutes for one of these two teams to stop it from going to penalties. It's a free kick to Sheffield United on the halfway line. Just chuck everybody forward. Just chuck everybody forward. It is just inside their own half, but they can get it onto the 18-yard box. And there's a lot of concerned fans, Sheffield United fans and Forest fans. They're like that. They don't want to watch. A minute and 30 seconds to go. Bless them. Oh my goodness me. We are only just over a minute away from penalties. The end of the first half, Nottingham Forest had this game wrapped up. Great play by United in the second half. On the edge of the area. It's played into the penalty area. He heads past. He goes down under a challenge. What's the referee going to give? Samba's going no. Samba's going no. Oh my goodness me. 31 minutes. He's going to give. What's he going to give? What's he going to give? Michael Oliver is under a lot of pressure here. The free kick went into the penalty area. It bounced around, took a deflection. He's not giving anything. He's not going to give anything. Let me have a look at that again in slow-mo. The number 19 goes through. The referee was actually in the way of the camera there. I need to see it. 30 seconds to go from penalties. He's not given anything. He's not given a penalty. He's given a goal kick, but I would love to see that from a different angle. That could have been a penalty kick. Sheffield United in the last 30 seconds. 25 to go. 20 to go. Samba with a goal kick. Left-footed, downfield, over the halfway line. 15 seconds to go. Great play by Sheffield United. Smashes in it right-footed. 10, 9. They're trying to chase it down on the edge of the area. Sheffield United on the attack. It's going to be the last kick of the game. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is going to be it. Is he going to blow his whistle? It's on the halfway line. Nottingham Forest. He smashes it away. And then the final whistle goes. It is going to be penalties. Oh my goodness me, guys. You couldn't write this stuff. You couldn't Adam and Eve it. Penalty shootout. Oh my goodness me. Nottingham Forest at the end of the first half had this game wrapped up. And any of these two great teams could have won it in extra time. They both had a couple of great chances, but I'd love to see that again, because I think that Samba just caught the United player, but I'm not sure. I am not sure. It's all come down to a penalty shootout. Who's going to go to the final? Let's have a look at that again. Samba save, 115 minutes. Yeah, that was a great save, that. The corner came in. It's bouncing around. It dropped kindly and then right-footed, smashed it on the turn, on the volley. He was onside as well. And Samba just got his legs on it from 3-4 yards out. So Samba's definitely kept them in the game. He almost cost them the game right at the end there, because Michael Oliver as well. So it's all come down to this. I would not want to be one of those fans in the stadium, or one of those fans watching right now. I wouldn't want to be the goalkeeper, and I wouldn't want to be any of those players. Penalty shootout. It doesn't get more tense than this. Oh my life. Oh my life. Will Samba be the hero? Well, there's going to be a hero and there's going to be a villain here tonight now. And the rain is still tipping down here at the City Ground as well. It's not been great conditions all night. So it's going to be tough for these goalkeepers. It's going to be tough. Who's going to take it first? Just getting some final instructions from the coach and the assistant coach. Both sets of goalkeepers. Which way is it going to go, guys? Predictions in the live chat now. Penalty shootout. Yeah, okay. Yeah. In about 1 minute's time, penalty shootout in 1 minute's time. Oh my goodness me, 82 amazing people in the room. Please hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. We have got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest. Quick plug before we go into a penalty shootout. Both sets of fans look, oh man. The Nottingham Forest fans can't believe it. They were through at half time. They were leading by 3-1 on aggregate. But you've got to give the Blades the credit. They came out like bloody whippets on the track in that second half. So the two captains are just having a word with Michael Oliver, the referee. Who's going to be the first to take and who's going to be the first to attempt the save? Moments away, guys. Hold on to your hats. Don't worry about... I'll put in the thing in. Yeah. So you got to put that back to 0-0 on the penalties. 0-0. You've got 2-1 up there. Alright, it's just not changed. Just not changed. Okay, so Samba is just going down the line, the Nottingham Forest line, getting words of advice, and it is going to be Forest that take the first one. It's going to be Forest that take the first one, I think. It's not, it's going to be the Blades, sorry. It's going to be Blades. Blades are going to take it. The first one. United. First penalty of the night. It's number 16. It's number 16. All the team lineups are down below, guys. I just said Sheffield United. 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 Okay. Right. So the referee is he's slowing things down here, Michael Oliver, making it all about him again. He's just having a word with both sets of goalkeepers, just running through the rules. Stay on your line until that ball is hit. If you come off your line, it will be retaken. I'm sure that both sets of goalkeepers know the rules for a penalty, you know, but Michael Oliver needs to make it about him. Okay, up steps number 16. It's gonna be a right-footed penalty, guys. Can Samba be the hero of the night? Or will it be the blades that chop down the tricky trees and stop them in their run for Premier League football next season? Who will go through to the final? It's all come down to this. Samba is pacing up and down along his line, looking at the guys behind. It's going to be right-footed, up he steps, smash it, and Samba dives to his left and saves! Samba has saved the first penalty! Oh my goodness me! He smashed it right-footed to the right-hand side. Samba dives to his right-hand side and gets one hand on it. Wow, it was a good penalty. He dived to his right-hand side, got his left hand to it and punched it away. Oh my goodness me, can Forest take the lead here? And it's going to be Johnson, the goal scorer. Johnson is going to take the first one for Nottingham Forest. This to put them in the lead. What a save by Samba, and the Nottingham Forest fans are going nuts right now. A little bit concerned, a little bit worried. Right-footed up he steps, hard and low, back of the net, and it's in. And Nottingham Forest lead by 1-0. One penalty taken for each. Johnson puts Forest in front, and some of them Forest fans still cannot watch. But their team are 1 goal to the good. Okay, Samba strolling back onto his line. Up steps the number 24 for the Blades. He's got to score this to keep their hopes alive. He's got to say... Oh man, I hate penalty shootouts. I don't know about you guys. Number 24, it's going to be a left-footed penalty. Samba bouncing up and down on his line, trying to make himself as big as he can. Oh, and he saved it! He stayed on his line, he tried to play it down the centre, and Samba stays on his line and saves it with his left hand. It hits the top of the crossbar and comes back out. Sheffield United have missed 2. Sheffield United have missed 2 penalties. Oh my goodness me. He went straight down the centre. Samba with his knee, with his right hand, off the top of the crossbar, and the Nottingham Forest players inside the centre circle go absolutely crazy. The Sheffield United fans and players on the halfway line look away. They can't believe it. They could be 2-0 down here. Samba has saved 2 bloody penalties. What a goalkeeper! What a goalkeeper! Up steps the number 18. Can he make it 2? Can he make it 2? They've got 1 foot in the final right now, guys. Oh my goodness me. Takes a deep breath. Goalkeeper spreading his arms. It's going to be a right-footed penalty. This to make it 2-0. 2 penalties taken each. Right-footed. Oh, the goalkeeper gets an arm to it, but it ends up in the back of the net. And they're 2-0 up. They are 2-0 up. 2 penalties each. And now the Forest fans are believing. They have hope that they are going through. Their destination will be in the final. Goalkeeper got his left hand. It was straight down the centre of the goal. He dived to his right-hand side. Got his left hand out. They trail by 2-0. And the United players can't believe it. It's the number 8 for United now. It's going to be a right-footed, and the Sheffield United fans look close to tears already. They're not out of it yet. They're not out of it yet, but they are almost out of it. Forest 2-0 up. 2 penalties taken each. He's dancing. Samba's dancing on his line, doing his best. Steps up, right-footed. Oh, and it's into the top right-hand corner. Easy, easy, easy by 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. The number 8. So, 3 penalties taken for Sheffield United. They've scored 1. Forest have got both of theirs so far. They still lead by 2-1 in the penalty shootout. Samba did his best. He was dancing all over his line there. Who is it going to be for Nottingham Forest to take the 3rd and give them the 3-1 advantage? It's the number 27. Oh my goodness me. The Forest players look very, very calm, very relaxed. It's going to be a right-footed penalty. United keeper bouncing up and down. Up he steps, right-footed, into the back of the net. And it's 3-1 with 3 penalties. And he punches the air. The fans behind give Cook A rapturous applause there. They're happy. They're almost there, guys. They're almost there. Samba does need a pay rise. You're absolutely correct. Oh my goodness me. And the Nottingham Forest players are doing this to the fans, trying to get them making as much noise as they possibly can. Samba steps into the goal, goes over to the right hand side, picks up his bottle, takes on some water. 3 penalties each. 3-1 to Nottingham Forest. The first 2 for Sheffield United were saved by Samba. He has definitely earned his wages this week. Oh my goodness me. No. Well, if they miss this, yeah. If he misses this, this has to go in. This has to go in. Otherwise, Forest will be through. Well, they could still draw if Forest miss the last 2. And it's in the back of the net. Hard and low, right hand side. Diad, the number 29 for the Blades. And the Blades fans are still there. They're still there. If this goes in, it's all over. If this goes in, it's all over. And it's Lolly. It's Lolly's going to take it. Oh my goodness me. Hold on to your hats, guys. Nottingham Forest are almost there. They've only got to score 1 of their last 2 penalties. They lead by 3 goals to 2 in the penalty shootout. Sheffield United have taken 4. If the keeper has to save this, or it has to be missed, hold on to your hats. This could be it. Lolly with a penalty. Left-footed. He's left-footed Lolly. Left-footed Lolly. And he's put it over the crossbar. Oh, you brat. You absolute brat. He's put it over the crossbar. Oh, and the Nottingham Forest fans thought that they were through. Oh, my goodness me. But if Samba saves this, this has to go in to keep Sheffield United in it. Lolly lifts it over the centre of the top of the crossbar. What was he thinking? He leant right the way back, got his foot, his laces under the ball, lifted it high over the crossbar. You absolute brat. The least you can do in a penalty is just get it on target. Sheffield United, this has to go in for them to make it 3-3. This has to go in. Samba saves this one. I mean, he's already a hero, isn't he? Oh my goodness me. If this is missed or saved, Forest are through. They won't need to take the last penalty. 4 each. 3-2 to Forest. Forest United, it's going to be right-footed. He's dancing around. Takes a step and he saved it. Samba saved it. What a hero. Samba has saved all 3 and there it is. Forest are through to the final. Oh my goodness me. The players go mad. There's fans on the pitch and they are through to the final. Oh, and the players are just invading the pitch. I hope that it all stays calm. I hope there's no trouble. But what a finish to this game. They were almost out of it after that second half flurry from Sheffield United. They took it all the way to penalties and Samba has saved 3 out of 5. There's red flares, there's loads of fans all over the pitch. I hope there's no trouble. They're getting the players down the tunnel as quick as they can. But the night belongs to the tricky trees. At the end of the day, the Blades could not chop down the tricky trees. The tricky trees were just too clever, just too smart and just too tricky. But I tell you what, the headlines tomorrow, newspapers will be Samba saves the day for Forest. There it is. You heard it first here. And a couple of the fans have taken the players have taken their shirts off and given them to the fans. Johnson getting kissed. He's being mobbed from all of the players and all of the fans. There's thousands of people on the pitch here right now. Amazing scenes. I just hope that it's all peaceful, it's all nice, and you know, great spirits. Well done, Nottingham Forest. You know, they lost to Bournemouth and put Bournemouth through. And from then on, I was sort of hoping that Nottingham Forest, you know, would go through just because of that. But I tell you what, the Blades need to hold their head up high, because in that second half, they were bloody brilliant. They were fantastic and they gave their all, especially in that second half. And, you know, you've got to give credit where credit's due. I am certain that Sheffield United will be back up there next season, if not winning the league. they'll go up as runners up because, you know, they've had a cracking season. They finished in 5th in the table with 21 wins, 12 draws and only 13 defeats. They've just got to take this and build on it, lift themselves back up, get ready for next season, maybe bring a few new faces in, get everybody going, have a good pre-season, build up with the friendlies, and then hit the floor hard running next season, Sheffield United. You know, so they've been fantastic. They can only sort of hold their head up high, and now it is. But you've got to give Nottingham Forest due. At the end of the day, Super Samba saves the day. That's going to be your headlines. Super Samba saves the day, and the stewards are trying to get the players. Davis is being mobbed. They're trying to get the players down the pit, down the tunnel, off the pitch. But amazing scenes here, and it all does look very, very nice and peaceful. There's only happy faces. I'm so glad that the Sheffield United fans are behaving themselves. So they've been a huge credit to their team this season, the Sheffield United fans. They really, really have. But it is Nottingham Forest that march on to the final. Hey, no, thank you for being here, everybody. I'm just pleased that I had the opportunity to bring you the live stream. So thank you guys, you know, for giving me the opportunity to sit here and talk to you all and chat with you all. If you can, hit the subscribe, tell people about Football Fans Live tomorrow when you go to work, share it out, do whatever you need to do. But no, thank you guys for being here. Really do appreciate your company. And there we go. We've got a massive flag with Samba on his knees there. That's a really nice flag, actually, because, you know, okay, you've got the players that scored. They had to do the job as well. But for Samba to make the difference, to save all 3 out of 5 penalties, sorry, you know, it's brilliant. I do believe that 3 out of 5 ain't bad. The late great Meatloaf, and the fans are going bonkers. The shirts are off. It's still raining here at the City Ground, but 30,000 fans, all thereabouts, have got their shirts off. You know, they're enjoying the occasion, doing what they need to do. They're taking their photos, they're getting selfies, they're filming it all. I'm sure this will be all over YouTube tomorrow as well. So Sam UK, thank you so much for being here, So Sam. Love the name. Samba does need a medal, absolutely. I mean, he's been the star. You know, he saved them in extra time. You know, a great save, left-footed, literally from 3 yards out. It was a volley, and Samba just got enough on it. I thought it was in the back of the net. And then to do that, I mean, if they'd have missed 3 penalties, then you can't give Samba the credit. But the fact that he saved them was unbelievable. And the one, you know, out of all 3 saves, I think the one down the centre of the goal was the best one. Because 9 times out of 10, a goalkeeper will always dive. That's why it's always safer to hit a penalty down the centre. Because a goalkeeper, unless he saved it with his legs. But I tell you what, Samba waited right to the last second. And he saw it coming down the centre. And he just went down to his knees, off his knee, onto his hand, onto the crossbar. Cracking save. I'm sure you'll get to see it on BBC Sport, Sky Sports and all that, and on YouTube. But you'll see exactly what I mean. And still, the fans are piling onto the pitch. Nobody wants to go anywhere. Nobody wants to leave home. You know, and this is their home. City Ground is the Nottingham Forest fans' home. You know, and it is great to see. It is great to see. They're not there yet, but they are almost there. So, you know, they're through to the final. Wow, oh wow. I'm lost for words. I'm sure just looking at the commentators in the box right now. And the pitch, you can't see the pitch. You know, from this angle, there are just fans everywhere, and it's all in good spirits, which is great, which is marvelous. So, you know, huge congratulations to both sets of fans that they've kept it peaceful, because sometimes, you know, and the game itself was quite heated, especially the first leg at Sheffield. There was a lot of yellow cards, and it could have exploded here at any point. But, you know, credit to the players and all of the fans. So Right, guys, I want to say a huge thank you to each and every single one of you. We're going to shoot off and get some dinner. I hope you have a wonderful week. If I don't see you before the weekend, or, you know, whenever I see you next, we have got Northampton Town against Mansfield, another second leg playoff tomorrow night. Really looking forward to that one. That one could do exactly the same and go all the way to penalties, but I do not know. Studio says.
I think they will win the final, to be honest, but Huddersfield are a tough outfit.
It's going to be a great game, the final, regardless, isn't it, mate? I'm going to go with Nottingham Forest anyway, because, like I said, I was sort of hoping they would go through tonight. But whoever wins that final, it'll be a great game. It'll be a great game, regardless, you know. And still, there's tons of fans, hundreds, thousands of fans on the pitch.
280.
Yeah, and we've just hit the 2,080 subscribers. So thank you so much for finishing off what has been a great evening for us as well by getting that 2,080 subscribers. That's friggin' awesome. So thank you to everybody who has subscribed. And still the dancing, the singing, the cheering, the chanting up and down on the pitch. There we go. Oh, he's showing his belly. Put your belly away, man. Put your belly away. Oh, you know, it's both teams can be really proud of each other, you know, and of their fans and of their team, because they did give their all over the two legs, and to go all the way to extra time and finish on penalties. You know, there were a lot of tired legs out there come 95 minutes today. Never mind the extra 30 on top. So, you know, they all dug deep, they pushed on, they played on, and it could have been anybody's on the day. But I feel if it hadn't have been for Samba, Sunday, May the 29th, playoff final, 3:30. Make sure you join us for that one. I'm sure we're around. Seems a long way off, doesn't it, May the 29th? But I'm sure we'll be here for that one, Huddersfield versus Nottingham Forest. Cannot wait, cannot wait. There's confirmation of tomorrow night's game, 7:45 kickoff, and then possibly Saturday, Sunderland against Wycombe. We'll have to see about that one. Yeah, are you going to come in and say goodbye?
No, just
Right.
Just a minute.
No, come and say goodbye, come on, to everybody, so they can see you. We always finish this way, so... Right. So I want to say a huge thank you to each and every single one of you tonight. This has been Sarah. I've been Glenn. You've been amazing. Thank you so much. See you again very, very soon. God bless you all.